Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Redline Media Alliance's live coverage of Cape Central Tigers and the Neelyville Tigers benefit softball game. This is a suicide prevention, awareness, and remembrance game here. We are live on the campus of Cape Central High School here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I'm your host, your play-by-play commentator, Andy Earls. Alongside me, my beautiful forever young wife, Heather Earls. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing great.
Doing great. Not just good, but great. Big thank you to Coach Ryan Medlin for getting a hold of us and bringing us here for this special event. Guys, I'm going to go off my face for a second and give our advertisers some love. Without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to be here. So big thank you to all the sponsors that jumped on board with us. Guys, we'll be right back with a little pregame warm-up here right after these words from our sponsors.
Southeast Behavioral Hospital, a 102-bed facility offering inpatient as well as intensive outpatient services, currently servicing adults both voluntary and involuntary ages 18 to 65 who are dealing with suicidal thoughts, anxiety, depression, and substance abuse. Down the road, there's a geriatric unit to be built, and also down the road in the future, an adolescent unit. They do accept all major insurances, and anyone can call or stop by their facility Monday through Friday from 7 to 11, 573-708. 5035. Comfort Care In-Home Services Incorporated. Our mission is to remain a highly recognized and well-respected agency in Southeast Missouri. We help people remain independent in their homes by offering home care services, guidance, and or community resources that are available. We hire caregivers to assist people in their homes, provide personal care assistance, homemaker chores, respite, and nurse visits. We also are a provider for CDC's program, private pay, veteran benefits, and long-term care insurance. Comfort Care and Home Services Incorporated, 573-335-0986. Next up is Fine Laboratories Incorporated out of Piedmont, Missouri. They manufacture electrical wiring harnesses for the Boeing Company defense systems. They are dedicated to providing quality, state-of-the-art goods and service to their customers. Their primary goal is simple: total customer satisfaction. 100 Ashley Park Drive, Piedmont, Missouri, Fine Laboratories.
I feel everything you feel. So when I'm here with you today, just please know that. I get it, okay? But good afternoon. It's a perfect sunny day. Glad we did it today instead of tomorrow because it's supposed to rain. And welcome to Central High School, everybody. Appreciate you. Home of Tigers softball. Both the Central Tigers and the Neelyville Tigers would like to thank you all for attending the Roaring from the Darkness to Break the Stigma. This is a big event with proceeds going to the annual Out of the Darkness Community Walk. This contest is being played to spread awareness of suicide and its impact on families, friends, and the community of its victims. During this evening's activities, we will be remembering some of those who have lost their lives from suicide. Although competitors on the field, both teams will be wearing the same shirt to show solidarity and that we stand together as one to help fight this mental illness that has affected so many people. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Redline Media Alliance, Corning Sports Report, Andy Earls for coming all this way to set up and live broadcast the game. Is that you? Where's Andy? Hats off. Thank you so much. Southeast Behavioral Hospital, thank you for all that you do for the community, including my grandson. Fine Laboratories Incorporated, Comfort Care and Home Service, Rice Meat Processing, Bottom Seam Baseball, and of course, Ryan Medlin Fast Pitch. Let's hear it for all of our sponsors, please. Amber, if you want to make your way over here. Amber is going to be speaking to you here in just a moment. Amber Stepp is co-chair of the 2021 Cape Girardeau Out of the Darkness Community Walk and 2021 SEMO Suicide Prevention Council president. She has been educating and advocating for suicide prevention in Southeast Missouri for 10 years. They recently held their 11th community walk in Cape, and together over 11 years have raised over $200,000 for suicide prevention. That kind of gave me goose pimples. That's amazing. just in our small town of Cape even. In 2017, she walked 18 miles overnight in downtown Dallas, raising $2,000 for suicide prevention. 2016 to 18, she marched Capitol Hill in D.C., talking with representatives to advocate for our community and different suicide prevention bills, including pushing for a 3-digit phone number for someone in a suicide crisis, which is much like 911, and forcing our counselors and educators to have requirements in suicide prevention. She's going to tell you a little bit about the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and what they have to offer, education, and statistics. Amber?
All right, bear with me. I must have talked at these things a million times, and I cry every single time. As she said, my name is Amber Stepp. I'm the 2021 co-chair of the Cape Girardeau Suicide Prevention Walk. I'm also the 2021 SEMO Suicide Prevention Council President. But most importantly, I'm a survivor of suicide loss. And to everybody here who's celebrating a loved one, I commend you for celebrating their life in such a beautiful way. This is an awesome event. I want to thank each of you for allowing me to speak here today. It's always a privilege to advocate for suicide prevention. And if you haven't heard about our opportunities and what we have to offer, let today be your day. Around 90% of the people in this crowd have been affected by suicide in some way, and I'm here to help. In 2009, I got the phone call that nobody wants to get. My little cousin had taken his life. I was devastated, not only for myself, but for my family. I had heard of suicide, but I was naive to the fact that it could happen to me or anybody close to me. My feelings were all over the place. I knew I had to help my family grieve, but I wasn't sure how. A few years later, I heard about AFSP and their local walk. I knew I wanted to get involved, but I never imagined years later I'd be the co-chair. The Out of the Darkness Community Walk is an event in which unites our community and families. It's a time to acknowledge the ways in which suicide and mental illness has affected our lives and the lives of our loved ones. On average, 130 people die by suicide per day. It's the 10th leading cause of death in Missouri. And even more shocking than that, it's the second leading cause of death for our youth, ages 15 to 24. And I'm a huge advocate for suicide prevention, as she mentioned, but I'm especially huge on the youth. I personally spoke with our representatives in Jeff City, and thankfully, with the help of AFSP and other advocates, Missouri initiated a law that requires public institutions of higher education to develop, implement, and post online a policy to advise students and staff of suicide prevention programs on and off campus. Institutions must also establish and maintain methods of anonymous reporting of potentially harmful, dangerous, violent, and criminal activities. Alongside of advocating, education is also an important key to suicide prevention. Prior to my time with AFSP, I was not educated. I also wasn't aware of the education opportunities available to me. A lot of questions have arose since COVID and the pandemic. AFSP has worked on a national level to try and help the number of suicides due to COVID-related issues. However, on a state level, we were able to create virtual trainings to those not able to meet in person. Our Missouri chapter was able to use money raised not only for research, but to provide free trainings both online and in person. From July 2020 to July 2021, Missouri chapter held the following classes and trainings: It's Real College Students Mental Health First Aid, Youth Mental Health First Aid, More Than Sad, Talk Saves Lives Firearms, Talk Saves Lives Seniors, Talk Saves Lives Standards. Totaling over 650 people in Missouri receiving free suicide prevention education. In addition to these education opportunities, the AFSP Missouri chapter has held 2 virtual research connections reaching 144 individuals and holding various resource booths throughout the state, reaching an estimated over 600 people. To find these events and way to receive free education for you and your youth, please visit afsp.org/Missouri. In closing, I would like to say to those who are suffering, it's okay to feel the way you feel, and I promise you, you're not alone. To those of you who have family and friends suffering, educate yourself on how to talk to them and how to handle someone in a mental health crisis. Together we can and we will bring suicide out of the darkness. Thank you all for having me for such a wonderful fundraiser. Let's go Tigers. Amber Stepp, thank you so much.
And when she says go Tigers, that's everybody, so that covers it. All right. At this point, we do want to, it's a solemn moment. If the players would like to escort the families onto the field, we'll start with the Schaefer Cutter family. If y'all would like to make your way toward the gate to enter the field, please. Jacob Schaefer Cutter was born 12/21 of 2001, called home to God on 4/10 of 21. With us today are his father, Mike Schaefer Cutter, his mother, Debbie Schaefer Cutter, and his sister, Megan Schaefer Cutter. God bless you. Our next family, sorry I had to gather there for a second. McClanahan family, please. Our players will now escort to the field the family of Brittany Nicole McClanahan, born 6/23 of 93, and called to God on 8/15 of 2015. Here today, Aaron Armitage, godmother, Malachi Pearson, son, Michaela Mason, sister, Regina Pearson, mother-in-law, Michael Mason, godfather. God bless your family. Next, the Terry family, please. Asia Terry was born June 3rd of 2005. Was called home January 31st of this year. Her sister Jalen Terry is here today. Her sister Cambria Terry. Her sister Callie Terry and her mom, Samantha Terry. Thank you guys for coming. And the Wunderlich family, please. Bobby Wunderlich was born November 16th of 1982 and was called home to God September 3rd of 2017. Today, Carrie Wunderlich, his wife, is here with her sons Keegan and Cohen. Bobby's dad is here, David Wunderlich. His stepmom, Celeste Wunderlich, and his sister, Sophie Wunderlich. Thank you all so much for being here. I feel like I should say a prayer, but I don't know if that's allowed. But just bless each and every one of you, and we're here with you in our spirit, and we absolutely understand and hurt with you. Thank you all for coming. Mr. Ryan, while we do the memorials. Okay. Families, I know it's hot, I'm sorry. I'm going to start with Erin Armitage, a.k.a. Michaela's mom, godmother of Brittany Nicole McClanahan. I will read them as she wrote them. On August 15th, 2015, my life, as well as the lives of countless others, were changed forever by the news that our beautiful and amazing Brittany had ended her life. She left behind then a 2-year-old son and a multitude of family and friends devastated by the loss, all struggling to pick up the pieces to try to move forward. It was then, in our darkest hour, that we learned about the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and their mission to spread awareness and remove the stigma of suicide. About a month later, Team Brittany formed our first Out of the Darkness community walk to help support AFSP. That was my aha moment. This is how we keep Brittany's memory alive and spread the word in hopes that we can prevent other families from enduring such a horrific loss. A couple of weeks ago, Team Brittany completed its 6th Out of the Darkness walk and raised over $2,000 for the cause. To our beloved Brittany, today we release 6 balloons, one for each year we've had to live without your sweet smile, infectious laugh, and kind heart. You were truly a beautiful soul inside and out. We miss you more than words could ever say, and we will continue to be the voice to help the others out of darkness. Beautiful words. Thank you. Now Tammy's memorial. Bobby was special from the day he was born. He fit snugly right in that spot above my heart. As he grew, he was so unassuming that it made people love him even more. He loved soccer, basketball, baseball, and football. He loved getting his hands dirty, tearing an engine apart, and racing that car with his best friend. Bobby married his high school sweetheart, and together they had 2 simply beautiful boys. After attending school in Laramie, Wyoming, and in Houston, Texas, he spent several years working with professional drag racing teams, such as John Force Racing and Warren Johnson Racing. His career changed directions when he attended the police academy and worked as a deputy sheriff with the Barrow County, Georgia Sheriff's Department. He was proud of the work he did for the department and was an excellent officer. When he and his family made the decision to move back to Missouri, he went to work for Bigfoot Monsters trucks. Bobby had a great life. He did so much more than I've written here. There were no obvious signs. He didn't visit everyone to say goodbye. He didn't give away his things. He talked about what he was planning to do next week. He was going through some things. He didn't want to die. He wanted the pain to stop. And now Ryan's memorial. From day one that I met Bobby, it was completely obvious I had found a best friend. I was a couple years older than Bobby and had met him through, at that time, his girlfriend Carrie. From that point on, it was usually all 3 of us, me being the third wheel, of course, but that's just you, Ryan. One of my most special memories was when Bobby graduated in 2001 from Cape Central. We, along with 10 other graduate friends, took a trip to Cancun, Mexico. A lot of people don't know this, but I got caught in an undertow, swallowed a ton of water, and almost drowned in the ocean. If Bobby would not have been paying attention, I wouldn't be here today. He was the first one to me and pulled me to the surface. He, along with the others, got me to shore, and it was from that point forward we never left each other's side. We did everything together, from racing cars, taking vacations, and just doing what friends do. The simple times is what I miss most. I was in his and Carrie's wedding. He was in mine. He went off to school in Wyoming and moved around some. So although we didn't see each other like we used to, when we did get together, it was like we never were apart. I can remember his excitement when he had his first son, Keegan, and then again when Cohen was born. He was so very proud of his boys. I miss you, and I love you, Bob. At this time, if we could have the families walk the bases. Whoever wants to lead. You look like a perfect leader. The players of CHS are walking the bases. I was supposed to do this while I did Amber's talk, but I got out of line and didn't follow directions. For those who know me, that's normal. Thank you so much. It is at this time that we will have the families come off the field to watch the game, and we will recognize our raffle winners to throw out the first pitch. If we could have Deborah Houston, are you here? Okay, Deborah Houston is here, and Lonnie Chamberlain. If you could please come to home plate. CHS senior, Lamaya Mackins. Right one. Good job. Thank you, Deborah. Lonnie, if you by Neelyville senior catcher Lexi Haygood. Don't let her show you up now, Lonnie. Oh, she's ready. Look at that. Strike two. That's beautiful. At this time, if you'd all like to take pictures or whatever you'd like to do, you Sporting Central Coach Medlin and Neelyville Coach Siebert for their meeting at the plate, and then we will announce our lineups.
All right, guys, what a special ceremony that was. Man, that was tough to get there, especially for the fine folks here that were being announced out there, putting on the field there. Guys, if you're just tuning in with us, this is Redline Media Alliance's live coverage of the Cape Central Tigers and Neelyville Tigers softball benefit game for suicide prevention awareness and also remembrance. You've seen a lot of that as well. Guys, joining me right now, though, is Kate Brockling. I hope I got that right, Miss Kate.
You did. Good job.
Yes. Now, Kate is here for a reason, and I'll tell you the reason here in a minute, but I want to give you an opportunity for the folks who may not know who you are. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do.
Sure, absolutely. So I'm here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I am the community liaison with Southeast Behavioral Hospital, which is actually just right down the street here from the high school. And it's a wonderful facility that treats currently adult patients that are dealing with suicidal thoughts, anxiety, depression, and substance misuse. Actually, we're getting ready to open up our geriatric unit on October the 18th. So we're very excited about that. That'll serve our seniors. And then we're hoping by the first of the year that we'll have our adolescent unit open to be able to serve 13 to 17-year-olds. And for those of you that are viewing down in Arkansas and in the southeast area of Van Buren, we are probably one of the closest facilities to you guys as well. So if anyone that you know that is struggling, please don't hesitate to call us. Our number here is 573-708-5000. And what's nice about our facility as well is not only do we take voluntary patients, you don't have to be referred by an ER, you do not have to be referred by a physician, but if so, I mean, obviously that's okay, but we do take voluntary patients as well.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
first of all, Kate, thank you obviously for coming on with us. Number one, I know it's not easy getting a headset in front of thousands of people and talking. Then number two, thank you for y'all supporting this event, not just with us here sponsoring us. Y'all jumped out really quick and did that. We appreciate that, but obviously you guys are here. You have several pamphlets here, I believe, of different stuff, and so I just want to say thank you for that. Obviously, this is something that's obviously special. There's a lot of people here. You can tell Coach Medlin, it's something special to him. These families that came through here, so for y'all to be a part of that, I want to say thank you to you and everybody that's a part of that at Southeast Behavioral.
Yeah.
How long have you been there now?
We actually opened on March 29th with our very first patient,
wow.
So just a little bit over 6 months. But so far, so good. We're currently taking 22 patients. I think right now we're sitting at 15. So we like to see our patients stay with us anywhere between 5 and 10 days because we feel like that can give you the best acute treatment. We're not a long-term facility, but we have fabulous therapists and clinical psychiatrists that are here to help. And what's nice about it, too, is once we discharge those patients, we do set them up with outside resources. So when they leave, they're not leaving without having a plan in place. So, and we do set those resources up in your area, so it's not something that you would have to travel to Cape Girardeau to be able to be treated.
That's awesome. So you're not just seeing them and then kicking them out of there and good luck. You're taking care of them out there and wanting them to get in the right places. So that is awesome stuff. Have you had anything like this, suicide, affect anybody that you know or any family members or loved ones that's near and dear to you?
You know, fortunately, I've been very grateful not to be affected by that yet. You know, however, I do have 2 fairly young children, and all I can do is pray that they can get through their young adolescent life and with no issues. But no, thankfully not yet. No.
That's great. Obviously, it's great.
Yeah.
I know, especially all the numbers that we've been hearing, and I never realized that. Obviously, I'll just tell you the truth. I knew of suicide. I had some people kind of close to me, maybe not real good friends, but people I knew, obviously, that are no longer here, unfortunately, because of this. And but I never knew some of these numbers. I seen a number earlier my wife had found, nearly 50,000 people a year. That's insane. That's a high number. And folks like you, obviously, in y'all's system, hopefully they can continue to get that trend and bucket the other way. And I just want to say thank you again, Kate, again for jumping on here with us. You want to give a shout-out to anybody at home, maybe?
No, but hey, all you Arkansas
That's right.
fans down there, I hate to say it, I'm originally from Kentucky, so for anybody that watched the UK-Florida game, I was actually there.
Oh, goodness, here we go.
So go Cats.
Yeah. That was a big win for Coach Stoops and company. I will say
yeah.
that. I would not have put money on that or my mortgage on it, but I would have been wrong. So kudos to them. They got a really good defense. But that's another story another day, guys. Again, Kate Bronklin with Southeast Behavioral Hospital. We appreciate her. Guys, we're going to go to our sponsor video, and then we'll be right back with some game action.
Take care, everybody.
Southeast Behavioral Hospital, a 102-bed facility offering inpatient as well as intensive outpatient services, currently servicing adults both voluntary and involuntary ages 18 to 65 who are dealing with suicidal thoughts, anxiety, depression, and substance abuse. Down the road, there's a geriatric unit to be built, and also down the road in the future, an adolescent unit. They do accept all major insurances, and anyone can call or stop by their facility Monday through Friday from 7 to 11, 573-708-5035. Comfort Care In-Home Services Incorporated. Our mission is to remain a highly recognized and well-respected agency in Southeast Missouri. We help people remain independent in their homes by offering home care services, guidance, and or community resources that are available. We hire caregivers to assist people in their homes, provide personal care assistance, homemaker chores, respite, and nurse visits. We also are a provider for CDC's program, private pay, veteran benefits, and long-term care insurance. Comfort Care and Home Services Incorporated, 573-335-0986. Next up is Fine Laboratories Incorporated out of Piedmont, Missouri. They manufacture electrical wiring harnesses for the Boeing Company defense systems. They are dedicated to providing quality, state-of-the-art goods and service to their customers. Their primary goal is simple: total customer satisfaction. 100 Ashley Park Drive, Piedmont, Missouri, Fine Laboratories Incorporated. Andy Earls here with Baldwin Chevrolet out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Would love the opportunity to earn your business. 4 lots full of new and pre-owned vehicles, and the majority of these are backed by a lifetime warranty at no charge to you. Come by and give me an opportunity, or call me at 501-413-9715. Again, Andy Earls, Baldwin Chevrolet, 501-413-9715. I look forward to seeing you. Hey everyone at Redline Media Alliance, want to say thank you for tuning in today. We hope you enjoy our live production, and we hope that we'll be your choice for any live streaming needs in the future. Redline Media Alliance, connect the world.
And we are back here live from Cape Girardeau, Missouri on the campus of Cape Central High School for some softball action. And we're about to get that going as the players are out there getting warmed up right now. First, I've got to do a little justice, though. I've got to thank my staff that's here. We're actually from Corning, Arkansas, first of all. So it's a little bit of a drive to get here and to do this.
We're from Keelan, Missouri.
Corning is home to me. That's where the business is from, so we're going with that. We're from Corning, Arkansas. A little bit of a drive to get here, and because of that, we had some junior high football tonight in Corning. We've got 4 or 5 of our staffers there, which meant we had a short staff here. So normally we have a lot more camera angles for you, some different things, but tonight it's going to be probably 3, maybe 4 angles, and we'll do the very best that we can as we bring you this game. So as you're going to see on your screen here in just a second, my lovely wife, one of our helpers there, Miss Heather Russell-Merle, she's going to work that graphics, the on-screen graphics and the scoreboard for us, which is a handful. And my wonderful stepdaughter, I don't know, can she hear me over there? There she's waving. There we go. She is going to be working the camera out there, and hopefully that thing will go the entire night. It looked like it was charging fine. Our hub's been out in the heat a little bit, so that's her camera right there. Hopefully everything will be fine with that, so hopefully we get through with that. Guys, again, this is Cape Central versus Neelyville, and again, it's our suicide prevention awareness and remembrance game. Trying to roar from the darkness, if you will, to stop the stigma of suicide. Big thank you to Coach Ryan Medlin, who had a big hand in putting all this together. I'm just going through the cameras here, making sure all these cameras are working. And my wife, Heather, I think is a perfect person to put on the headsets right now. She's got a lot of experience with dealing with, unfortunately, folks that have had dealt with suicide, and also played a little softball. So I've got a good cohort tonight as a partner in crime.
Yes, and good at keeping him in line when he steps out.
But most importantly that. Most importantly that. Guys, there was a Facebook outage all day today. Not sure if we're even on Facebook. If you're hearing us on Facebook, great. Hey, comment. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Let us know who you're cheering for, if you don't mind. I have no way of knowing. My signal is not good enough for me to actually get on there and interact with you on the chat room. I'm hearing that Facebook is down, so we're on YouTube. But chat with us on YouTube. I'll try to get on YouTube and chat with you if I can. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. So here we go, guys. We're getting ready to get this thing started as Haygood comes to bat for Neelyville. On the mound for Cape Central is Williams. And the righty will get ready to pitch to the righty as we start this game off. At 4:59 p.m., first pitch. I love it, though. I love the ceremony that we had beforehand. Beautiful ceremony. First pitch is a strike right down central for Williams. Again, Haygood, your leadoff batter for Neelyville. Haygood, the catcher. And she says, hey, I want a second to talk this over.
If anybody can hear me and they have a jacket or a blanket, I would appreciate it. I thought it being 80 degrees today, I would be fine, but that is not correct.
Totally misjudged that one. Yeah.
Well, we're sitting here in the shade, and it's a lot breezier than it has been.
And there's the bunt. Good job by the pitcher fielding her position. 1 up, 1 down for the hometown Cape Central Tigers. All right, we are on YouTube. I do see us on YouTube. Good. So if we get any comments there, I'll try to stay with you here if I can on the YouTube. Coming up to bat for Neelyville is going to be Pressler. Pressler, the pitcher. It'll be pitcher versus pitcher here, righty versus righty, as Williams gets the call. The windup, the kick. She fires in for strike. And that's a good thing there if you can stay ahead of the count. Put yourself in a good position.
This looks like a whole new Neelyville team this year. I recognize a few of them. Must have a lot of young players.
Well, I was just going to say, if anybody's familiar with them, my wife and my stepdaughter. Stepdaughter was a senior last year at Twin Rivers and knows this team awful well. And that pitch just a bit inside for a 1-1 count. And you're saying a lot of new players, though.
Well, they've got Lexus Haygood. She's a senior this year. I
Sure.
think she's their only senior. She's a catcher.
Yeah. Catcher who leads off, by the way. Yeah.
And their pitcher from last year, Peyton Reinbott, she graduated. And so, their pitcher's new. And a lot of the team, I know one of their starters is a sophomore, but I don't recognize a lot of these girls.
1-2 count here, 1 down. We're in the top half of the first inning. If you're just tuning in with us, the pitch chopped up to second base. And that's going to be Lauren. She gets her out. 4-3 put out on the play, 2 down. And I had you on the wrong camera. I apologize. That was my fault. I'll try to do a better job of switching these cameras in and out for you. Coming up to bat for Neelyville is number 35, Dobbins. The 3-hole hitter is the first baseman for Neelyville. This will be the first lefty that Williams for Cape Central sees. The first 2 up, first 2 down. Soft choppers back to the pitcher and the second baseman has been your first two hits. And then there's a chopper right back at us over here. Did you flinch any?
Nah,
you're good.
I saw it coming.
And I thought Coach was going to die for that one there and get us a little Sports Center top 10 play, but he likewise said, nah, don't want any part of that.
We were
Head of the count again is Williams. She fires high, chopper over the home dugout, and that's maybe going to catch a car if it gets far enough. Bounces off the chat out there and right underneath, I think, your van, sweetie.
Oh, good.
0-2 count now. Let's see what Williams brings. Dobbins is going to have to choke up on that bat and just try to put this one in play as a 3-hole hitter. She kicks the dirt around a little bit, twirls the bat, and here she goes. That pitch was tipped, they're going to say. I apologize, I had you on the wrong camera again. Well, I'm struggling with that, but I will get a fix on it here.
You have one job. No, I'm just kidding.
You had one job. How hard is it to do that? A very efficient inning so far from Williams. You see the pitch count there at 9 on your scoreboard, top left-hand side of your scoreboard. And she's looking to get out of this inning right here. She winds, she fires a little bit high. And that gets away from her there. It looked like she was rubbing her hands on the side of her pants there. I know we talked about it being cool, but now when you're out in the sun, it is pretty hot. I'd say her hands are probably sweating there a little bit if I had to guess.
Yeah.
As you see Dobbins on your screen there. And the lefty's going to try to get the first hit for Neelyville. Again, 1-2 count. Right down central for our strike. Good morning, good evening, good night. The side comes up, the side goes down. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And give credit to the Cape Central Tigers. A quick top half of the first inning. And, guys, we appreciate everybody for tuning in with us tonight. Or actually this afternoon, I should say. Jessica Newcomb says, cheering for Neelyville, Lady Tigers. Well, Jessica, thank you for tuning in with us. They went 1, 2, 3 there. We'll see if they can get it back. And speaking of getting it back, you'll see Pressler on the mound. She was the 2-hole hitter for Neelyville.
We were talking about last night. This Neelyville team is ranked in the top 10 for Class 1.
Oh, wow. That's impressive stuff right there. That really is. Top 10 for Class 1
in the state of Missouri.
That is pretty impressive right there. Now, what class is Cape in? Cape Central here. I keep saying Cape. I should say Central.
I'm going to go with Class 5.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure on that. It would be 4 or 5, I'm sure.
I'll find out actually right now. We're going to find out for you guys, just so we know, just for my information, if anything. I'm not even worried about the audience. It's just, I'm selfish. I just need to know. So, yeah.
Well, they're a pretty big school district, but a lot of times that doesn't really determine what class you're in, because you could be in Class 3 in basketball, Class 2 in softball, and I don't really know how they figure that, but
Class 4 is what we're being told. And thank you. I can't remember his name. He was actually here earlier. What was your name? Cecil. Thank you to Cecil for getting us the information there. He was here earlier helping me out, and I don't know what I'd do without him. He did a great job, and he pretty much said just do whatever you want. I probably could have set up inside of the fence here behind home plate, and he wouldn't have minded. He would have helped me. Very nice guy here at Cape Central. Sure do appreciate him. Speaking of nice guys, Coach Ryan Medlin, still want to say thank you to him. He got a hold of us for this, and when he told us we were in like Flint, it didn't take long for us to jump on board with it. When we heard about what was going on, what it was for, we definitely wanted to be in on that. So your leadoff batter for Cape Central, as you see on your screen there, good job by Hannah Eddy, our camera lady, and that is Bogan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I can't. Coach Medlin's handwriting is about like mine. Not very good. I hope he doesn't watch this back and hear that. First pitch is a bunt, but it's foul. And Bogan's not happy with herself. She was not happy with herself as she comes back to home plate. She was halfway down the line by the time they got that ball.
that's what I love about softball is it's such a fast-paced game. You have the bunt, the slap, that hustling down that first base line. I love that. That's something you don't get a lot of in baseball. But she's fast one there. She almost beat it out, but she was out there at first.
I tell you what, so far, good defense by both infields early on here.
Yes. Both of them playing small ball, it looks like. We've got some bunts going on, and not much has been hit past the pitcher.
I'm okay with that. I kind of like that small ball action. We've seen our St. Louis Cardinals starting to do a little small ball action here lately, too.
I love that, yes. Seeing more bunts. When they do that shifting on the field,
you cringe.
I do. I'm like, just bunt it. I watch softball all the time, so I'm like, just bunt it down the third base line. Like, what are you doing, It should be so easy.
Speaking of shifting, Bella, the two-hole hitter, she shifted everyone towards the middle of the field because that's where she hit it. She gets on with a base hit, the first hit of the night here. First pitch is high from Pressler. And up to bat is Williams, the pitcher. This will be pitcher on pitcher, righty versus righty. And we'll keep an eye on that first base. And that's where Pressler resides right now. Pitch up the middle. Opportunity for double player. She tags the runner. She throws the first. She got it in time. Double play, 4-3 unassisted double play. Great job defensively by the Neelyville Lady Tigers. And normally we have an instant replay system for you, but I would have to shut the system off here and then restart it for us to get that. I did something silly and messed that up, so I apologize. No replay tonight, but hopefully next time we get the chance to come back up here, we'll have our replay system fixed. So heck of a job there. My wife is trying to get central runner out on the field, then you'll hit that, and then that'll bring that up. And then you can do the that right there to get us through this next inning there.
September is Suicide Awareness Month, and we got the yellow ribbons on the girls' jerseys for suicide awareness. And I know we're in October, but not far into October.
That is true. Yeah, I did notice that too, and I didn't know that that's what the yellow color stood for until today. I've learned something today, and see a lot of that. And I love that both teams were involved in doing that. I think that's kind of neat to see both teams jumping on board with that. That is really, really cool. Let's catch up with our camera lady, Hannah Eddy, see what she's doing over there. She was wandering off to center field there. I had to check on her there. She's just getting all the action she can. She's going to earn her pay tonight. She's looking right into the sun. I don't know if y'all can see that from her camera view right there on TV, but she is staring right into the sun, and she's on a band director stool. If I had another camera free, I would go over there and I would get it on her just so you could see it. You see us over there? See us? There we go. You can do a little dance, sweetie? There we go. We're on TV right now. Look.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you see us? Look.
Hello.
That's our 15 minutes of fame right there, and it's gone. Top half of the second inning. Williams fires in there for a strike. I tell you what, boy, she gets ahead of the count in a hurry. Love to see that. It was 1, 2, 3, 1 up, 2 up, 3 up, all down the first inning. This is Cloud at bat, the lefty for Neelyville. We'll see what Cloud can do here. Check swing, and they're going to say she went a little bit high on the pitch, but they're going to call it a strike either way. Tell you, Williams is firing early on here. And for such a little thing, boy, she can bring it.
Yes, she can.
She can bring it now. 0-2 count. High pitch. And we'll get our scoreboard on there for you guys. 1-2 is our count here. Top half of the second inning. Got a little bit of wind blowing in from right field, it feels like, directly from right field. And it's blowing in right now. High pitch for your cleanup hitter, Cloud. She works the count back 2-2. You see the ticker on the bottom half of the scoreboard there. There's a lot of different stuff that's good information. Suicide hotline numbers, statistics, things of that nature. Again, this is a suicide prevention awareness and remembrance game. As the pitch is low in the dirt, Cloud would have needed a sand wedge to hit that one there, and she brings it full. 0-2, and now works it full. And we've got the payoff pitch right here. Top half of the second inning from Cape Central High School. And another one in the dirt, and that's going to be a walk. Cloud, the leadoff batter, will be on base. She earned her way there. And I tell you, for Neelyville, you're going to, like a shark that smells blood, you get the leadoff batter on, and here comes Million. And, boy, I tell you what, she is right up on that line, way up in the box here. She's going to bunt. Third baseman picks it up, makes the throw, just a hair to the outside. Falls off the first baseman's glove. She's going to be safe there. The runner advances to third on the play. And what looked to be an out at first is now going to be runners at the corners with no outs. Good job by the third baseman getting there in a hurry, and that was Wolf. And she come up firing like she should, just a smidgen to the outside there. We'll see if Million tries to take second base here as Million comes up. We got 2 Millions here, and this is number 4, the right-hander. And it looks like she is going to take second, as you see from your screen there. And that was a low pitch, 1-0 count. So you got to give credit to Cloud in that first at bat. It was 0-2 and worked her way back to a walk, and now she's at third base with no outs, by the way. 1-1 there. Good comeback pitch there for Williams. And getting back to your point, it is a very, very quick game, and I don't blame Million for getting up here in the batter's box, just like the other Million that was just hitting. Gives you about a half a step closer to first base. Well, those runners are getting way off. You can't see it until I get the camera there, but they're way off, especially at second. Of course, nobody holding her on over there. She's able to do that right now. 1-2 is the count. Williams on the rubber. She winds, kicks, fires. In there for a strike. Good morning, good evening, good night. Backwards K got her looking. And Million goes down on K's. Great job by Williams to battle back there. And we've got Couch coming to bat, the second baseman for Neelyville. I believe Couch was the one that made the unassisted double play just a few moments ago. The bottom half of the first inning. One down here. We'll see if she can bring one in. Oh, thought it was going to be a suicide squeeze there for a second. I don't know if that was the call and she just didn't lay it down or what, but either way it's a strike. In there for a strike. Wolf was coming down in a hurry from that third base mark. Runners on second and third. One down. 0-1 count.
I
The
think
pitch, bunted.
This is the second or third batter that's bunted this inning.
Neelyville is definitely playing the small ball right now. You know, sometimes there's an old adage that if it's hard to hit a pitcher, then just start punting. It's a lot easier to make contact. At least you're putting it in play. And, hey, make them make a throw. And earlier they did, and they didn't make the throw. So there's a couple different ways to look at that, I guess. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's right down Main Street for another backwards K. I tell you what, Williams is bringing it right now. She got in trouble early on, and she's 1 out away from getting out of this thing. Great job by Williams. And we've got number 17. I've got Hoover on the name there. I hope that's right, because I don't think that's what the PA person just said. So
They said Hoover, but I think it's got an extra O in it.
Okay. Are we sure?
Well, Hoover does. Her name
Well,
only
I know
has
that's what I'm
one.
saying for her. Yeah, I'm going to go with
Hoover.
Hoover. So either way, the center fielder comes up to bat, the lefty. And she's ahead 1-0 on the count. She's got runners at second and third right now, does Hoover. We hope that's her name.
I guess it could be Hover. I don't know.
That's true. Could be.
Yeah.
Well, either way, the parents right now, if they're listening, I've
How
probably
about you
butchered
call
it.
it Hover and I'll call it Hover, and one of us will be right.
One of us will be right, but one of us will be wrong, too. And I don't want to be that guy. Here's the next pitch. Ooh, just a bit outside, says Mr. Blue.
Just
I tell you, the umpires, yeah. Well, Major League, that's one of your favorite movies, isn't it?
It is. I love that movie.
I tell you, the umpires were here really, really early today for this game. She fights back in there. I was wondering there if Hoover would have the green light or the red light there. It looks like she had the red light. And you see the defensive alignment there behind Williams.
Maybe I can be your, what's his name again? The Major League.
Oh, Bob Euchre.
Yeah.
Good play there by the shortstop. Was she in
Oh,
time?
I think Blue's calling her safe.
Bella had a good throw there. She attacked the ball. She didn't let the ball eat her up. She came to it, but great job there running it out was Hoover. And with that, Neelyville scores the first run of the game. How about that? Boy, it was bang, bang over there. I was looking for either ump to make a call there. Never really saw it. It must have been a quick call, and I just missed it.
Well, I think he was kind of behind that player over there, so.
Either way, it's 1-0 Neelyville, and your runner is going to second. The runner from third decides to lay off that, and that was Million. She says, "Nah, I think I'll hang here.
Is that a ball line?
Runners on second and third. It was. We can barely see the scoreboard from here to down left field. A little different spot there for the scoreboard. Normally it's kind of like in a left center, right center, sometimes even center field, but this is just dead left from where we're at. That pitch is in
We're kind of
there.
in a little cave here.
Yeah, we really are. We got the players to our left. We got our canopy over us, and then to the right, it's the fans in the stands. And you're right, we are kind of in a little bit of a cave here, a little bit of a rut, but it's the best place we could make this thing work today without getting in anybody's way. So, and I think we're still in somebody's way.
I got to tell you what I did today.
Okay, this should be good.
All right, so I've been going to work out because, I just need some muscle tone. Well, I was so hungry after I worked out, I went to Walmart and bought me a pumpkin roll and ate it like a sandwich on the way home. And if you all know what those pumpkin rolls look like, they are big. I didn't eat the whole thing. I ate like half of it. And then I got home and Cooper was like, what happened to the pumpkin roll? I said, I was hungry.
Way to go. Not even thinking about the kids. I see how it is.
Oh, I got two. One for him, one for me.
And you ate them both?
No, I just ate one. I
Oh,
one.
goodness.
I didn't eat the whole thing. But
That is
it's
great.
it's this big around. And I just
Jeez.
pick it up like a sandwich. And
What did
eat
that
it.
cost?
I think they're like $5. I'm not
Yeah.
100% sure. But
Well worth it, though.
yes, it was. I work out so I can eat pumpkin rolls.
There's no There's an old thing that my buddy Adam used to do. He would eat cake or whatever, sugar cookies, whatever it may be, but if he drank a Diet Coke with it, that it offset, that it was okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Adam, I don't think that's how that works, buddy. I don't think that's how that works at all.
Well,
that's going to be ball 4 right there.
Yes, it is.
Bases are juiced now. But, yeah, he thought that kind of offsetted each other.
Well, I agree. Like, you know, you can go to the gym, work out, try to get all buff, look nice. Not me. I want to go to the gym so I can eat an entire pumpkin roll and not worry about it.
The little things in life.
Yes.
That was Moore with a good eye there, and she's on first base now. Bases are loaded for the leadoff batter, Haygood, and Williams has got her work cut out for her right here. If you're Neelyville, this is right where you want to be. Leadoff batter on, and the bases are juiced.
You know, I noticed, I don't know, one of their starters is not on the field, so I don't know if she's injured or that would be a Dobbins girl. There's 2 of those as well.
Yeah.
And I noticed she wasn't playing, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Neelyville may have some injuries.
That could very well be, as this next pitch is also outside and high, and this is a good time for Coach Medlin, I think, to come out here and talk to his pitcher, maybe settle her down just a little bit here if he can.
And a good time to start talking about some suicide statistics. Suicide is one of the second leading causes of death in people from 10 to 24, or 25, I think, only behind accidental injury. So, you know, people are working hard. They mentioned earlier they're coming up with a 3-digit number for instant like 911, basically, that you can call if you're having thoughts of suicide. There are many numbers that we will post as well that you can call for help if you are having thoughts of suicide.
Very good, very good. I like that, and we've got several stuff that scrolls across the ticker there, if you will. Next pitch is right down the middle. Don't know what Coach Medlin said to her, but it sure did work. She's listening right down the heart of the plate. It's one of those things where, hey, throw her strikes, let your defense play behind you. One more out, and we're out of this thing. We're out of this jam. It may just been something that simple.
And Ryan does do a lot of pitching coaching. I don't know what the term would be there, but he is a pitching coach, and so, you know, maybe making a slight adjustment too.
We had Hannah, bless her heart. She's in the sun over there battling all kinds of stuff. I clicked to her thinking she was on the player, and next thing I know, she was way off out there. I'm going to go over and give her a hard time. While I've also got to fix a camera. We got a camera that is not charging, guys, so bear with me. I'm going to go fix that. Sweetie, can you
I got it.
Hey,
do they have Dr. Peppers?
Do they have Dr. Pepper? I will find out while I'm out. I'm going to go fix this camera, guys. My wife's going to take over. We'll keep you on that view right there so she don't have to click in and out of anything. We played – well, actually, we come up to the bottom of the second inning here, and it is 1-0 Neelyville.
I was talking earlier about some suicide statistics. I am a licensed clinical social worker as well, and have done a lot of crisis work for the Family Counseling Center, and worked in this field for a little over 20 years. And so I do have a lot of experience in working with that. It's a very difficult thing. And the men are the most likely to succeed at suicide, and women are the most likely to attempt. That reason being is that men use more lethal means. And so if you do, again, know someone that is struggling with depression, and you need to get them help, reach out to one of your local mental health agencies and see if you can get them help. If you see any changes in behavior, contact one of the crisis hotline numbers that we do have scrolling, and see if you can get someone to come out and do a check on them. And we are back, and Neelyville is on the mound, pitching to number 31, who I do not have a name for. But she took that first ball. It was just outside. And that is another ball, and it is 2-0. And we are now at ball 3 for number 31. I apologize, I don't have the names. They're over here by Andy. Lauren Hamby, I think is what it is. And she just had her first strike, so it is 3-1. Ooh, and she hits a hard ball to center field. And she's got a stand-up double.
Number 6, Kristen Sobel.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my scores up here, and number 6 tries to lay down a bunt, and it is foul tipped, and that is Tristan. And she pops it up to shortstop for Neelyville, and that is the Central Lady Tigers' first out.
Number 10, Paige Carter.
And we have up number 10, Tasha Carter. And she hits a line drive back to the pitcher. She tries to pick off second base, but there was no one there.
Number 44, Carissa Robinson.
And the Lady Tigers have 2 outs. One on second. And that's first strike on, I'm going to say Carissa. I'm like Andy, I cannot read Coach's handwriting, so. Coach calls her over to talk it over, get their game plan down. And there's 2 outs on the field. She pops it up for a foul ball out of play. And it's 0-2. Hard pop fly to, right in between right field and second base, and they drop to the field, and and I think that was Hemby scored from second base. Andy came in to tell me what I was doing wrong.
All right, guys, I'm back just in time to tell her what she's doing wrong. That's right.
And it's 1-1.
Man, that was a really hard hit. That was a rocket. I don't know. That ball had a motor on it, whoever hit that for for Cape Central. Man.
That was Carissa, and I don't know her last name. She's over there on first.
Okay. I'll look for that name here so we can give her some love. Carissa Robinson, maybe? Number 44?
Sounds good.
Man, she hit just an absolute rocket. I could hear it out there, hit off the fence pretty hard. And next pitch is chopped foul back here into the woods. No exaggeration, folks. I mean, literally into the woods back here. There's our Hannah Eddy doing a great job on the camera there. There we go. We got her something to step on. She was she had that director's or that band director, whatever you want to call that, lift, and she needed something else, so I give her a cooler. So I'm hoping.
She's standing on the cooler?
On the cooler, on top of it. Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
But she does everything she can to get the job done, though, and that's what we like about her.
Disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe should put a camera on her.
We don't have really good insurance here, I don't think, either at Redline. But I will go pick her up and give her an attaboy. Yeah. Would you like a snow cone with that? Yeah.
Where's my Dr. Pepper?
Oh, yeah, I meant to get that. In between innings, I will hustle. I will sprint for that one is what I'll do. We got a full count here, though. We got more important things right now. Low pitch. Good snag there by the catcher. Of course, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a walk. And that's number 33, and that is Haley Wolf, who is now standing at first base. So runners at first and second for the Central Tigers.
You know, and I'm so thoughtful. I made him a sandwich, brought him some milk.
She did.
And I asked him to grab me a Dr. Pepper. What do I get? Nothing.
Our audience was waiting on me, though. I had to get back to him. In between innings, I promise.
Your audience? I'm pretty sure they were my audience at that point.
I want them back.
My fans.
They were mine first.
My fans needed me.
Here's the next pitch, 0-1. Ooh, I don't know about that one there.
Yeah, that's a little high.
Okay. You see the runners there. Good job by Hannah Eddy getting them on the camera there. You see the runners at first and second. So Central's got an opportunity to do more than just tie this ball game here. But it's 2 outs. And now it's 2 strikes. Again, this is number 11. This is Ray up to bat. Ray, the 9-hole hitter. Also the catcher for the Central Tigers.
Ooh.
And that ball is looking a little bit low, but it's going to be a strike called. Guys, we played 2 innings of softball here in the River City is what I'm going to call it. The River City, right by the river here, Cape Girardeau, Missouri. It is 2-2
It's not the River
in this
City.
battle of the Tigers here,
Why
guys.
do you make stuff up?
I don't know. I just had to have something to roll with, baby. Hey, you need a Dr. Pepper, and I'm going to go run and get it, okay? Can you handle this?
Do you know where you're going?
Not a clue.
I don't even know if they have. Let me
Okay.
ask. Hey, you know what? This guy's got a burger. I'm pretty sure there's a concession stand really close.
All right, I'm going to take you to this other camera view right here. I'm going to go off of Hannah's right there on Coach Medlin. He's going to go out there and wait. Let's keep it on Coach Medlin here for a second. Let's see if he takes one off the shin.
I want you to do that. Oh,
Let's see if he takes one off the shin here. Let's just watch this together, folks. He's not getting down there awful quick now. Here he goes. Let's see it. Let's see the form here. Oh, he's got to do a little bit better job of framing it. You got to frame it a little better than that. I'm just giving him a hard time. Nothing but love for Coach Medlin. We're going to go off that view, and I'm going to leave you on one view right here until I get back. I got to get my wife Dr. Pepper, or I'm going to start getting backhanded. So I'll be right back. See it from here. Here, I'll take my headset with me.
First up for Neelyville on the top of the 3rd. Number 2, Pressler.
And it's the top of the 3rd. Scores tied at 1. Pressler, the pitcher for the Neelyville Tigers, is up to bat. And the first one is a strike. gave her 2 strikes. And Pressler's out on a bunt back to the pitcher.
Dobbins.
We have one of the Dobbins sisters up. Ooh, and she is hit by the pitch. So she is going to walk it out to first base. And that brings up Cloud.
Number 9, Cloud.
And that ball was called outside. 1-0 for Cloud here. Again, ball's called outside. She must be just missing that plate. That one looked pretty good, but ump doesn't agree, so that is ball 4.
Number 20.
And she takes first base. Ball's called low. Million gets her first strike this at bat. Foul ball. Popped up. Out of play. And it's 1-2. And she hits it out to center field. Good scoop there by the center fieldman. But a run is scored for Neelyville.
Number 4, B Million.
And it's 1 out here. Top of the 3rd. That's a foul there by Million. And Neelyville is now ahead 2-1. Ball taken high. Again, another foul. I hope you all can see us here on YouTube. I know we've been struggling with Facebook today, and with it being down, it makes it harder for some people to have access to it. So I hope you all are catching us on YouTube. One and two count, one out here at the top of the third. And another foul out of play as Million continues to battle at the plate here. This is the second Million. I'm not sure which one this is, but they are batting back to back, and this is B Million. We only have the first initial. We don't have names, so we'll have to go with that. And strikeout of B Million.
Number 15, Couch.
Second out for the Neelyville Lady Tigers, and Couch is up to bat. We got a runner on first and second. And the first one's taken high. And Neelyville is getting a big lead there on second base. And Couch pops it up to right fielder for the out.
After 2.5 innings, Neelyville leads 2-1.
And Neelyville is ahead 2-1. Andy has not made it back with my Dr. Pepper yet. Ah, here he is. Looks like he's got a Dr. Pepper for me and a plate of food for him. If you were with us at the beginning of the broadcast, you saw that this is a memorial game for suicide awareness, and saw all the families that were represented here today that had lost a loved one to suicide.
Hey guys, this is the last announcement for the 50-50 drawing, and at the concession stands we have some
They're doing a 50-50 drawing now to raise money for suicide awareness.
Go Tigers! We love Tigers!
And I'm still cold, so if someone has a blanket or hoodie or jacket they want to drop off, that would be great. And slap to second baseman, and Williams is on. Just out of the reach of the Neelyville second baseman. And Williams steals second. I'm not sure if that was a ball. Yes, they are calling it a ball.
All right, guys, I'm back with you now. Apologize. It took me a second there. My wife was very needy, needing some Dr. Pepper, and she's safe at third. Great job by
Williams,
Kai.
that's the pitcher for Cape Central. She has now stolen third.
Well, I don't think – is that Williams? I think that's number 3, Kai Bogan.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Very similar in stature, though.
Yeah.
But she's done a great job. There's a chopper foul over the Neelyville dugout side. Hey, I got to give some props real quick to the concession stand workers. Man, they've got some good-looking stuff in there. Barbecue, loaded potatoes, burgers, anything you could – oh, man, some good stuff in there. And it all smells good. They're doing a great job. Very fast, friendly service. Hard hit up the middle. Diving for it is no good. It's a base hit. It's going to score a run. Awesome job there by Bella. I wish I had my instant replay system working. We definitely look at that one again. Great effort by Cloud, but she could not get there. And when the cloud of dust finally settled from Cloud's dive, it was a run for the Central Tigers. Boy, that camera can hardly see it now with that sun sitting back there. I know. Poor Hannah's over there, got her shades on, trying to do the best she can. There's a bunt attempt. It's going to be foul, though. A little small ball trying to run the mover over, and that is, and I believe this is your pitcher, Williams. Carrie Williams, number 8. Carrie at bat. She's got an 0-1 count on her, and she's got a runner at first that Bella, she's every time she's gotten on base, she's been very aggressive on the base paths. Let's watch that. You know Haygood's definitely giving her a look right now every time she catches that softball.
This is really good.
It's really good, isn't it, sweetie? Yeah, yeah. I finally did something right today.
You got some for yourself.
Here comes the windup, the kick, the pitch she delivers. It's bunted right in front of home plate. She picks it up. That's Haygood to first. It's out there. Runner does advance to second. How about the play by Haygood there? Didn't waste any time. A lot of those catchers will throw their mask off. She decided just to leave it on, but she got it done with it on. She even picked up the bat for the opposing team. Look at that. She does it all. She may even drive the bus home. Who knows? She does everything, does Haygood back there as catcher. And that'll be one down here in the bottom half of the third inning. You have got on second, that's Bella, as you see on the screen right there. At second. Coming back here. Hard line drive back to the pitcher, and it's caught. Wowzers. Look, Ma, look what I found. My goodness, how did Pressler catch that? That was impressive is what that was from Pressler. Wow. And she never, shook her hand or anything. I know that had to hurt, though. You know she's thinking, man, that really hurt. And the runner's still at second. Now the runner's going to third. They almost had her out there. Just a little bit errant throw to the left side of the third base from Haygood, but she came up popping. Again, we talked about Bella being very aggressive on the base pass, and you just saw it there. Now you've got Bella at third with 2 outs. A pass ball here could spell trouble for Neelyville. Chopper right back to the second baseman. It's going to be caught by Couch, and that'll end the inning. That'll end the threat for the Central Tigers. We played 3 innings here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, on the campus of Cape Central High School. We are deadlocked at 2 each. And here comes Hannah. Who's she getting now? She's going out there to the hill behind center field. See if we can zoom in on them, Hannah, if you can hear me. Zoom in on the fine folks up there on the berm out in center field. She's talking to some Neelyville folks, so she's Never mind. Never mind. Trying to get some people some love over there out in center field, but Hannah's over here yapping. It's okay. She's doing a good job. She's still in the sun, and she's still on a cooler over there on top of a band director platform. Not even sure what you call that. How about Cecil Ray? He says, so awesome that Redline Media made the trip up here to broadcast. Cecil, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for the kind words, and we appreciate you engaging with us, and we're happy to be here, excited to be here. And we've got a good ball game. A lot of times you make these long trips and ends up not being a very good ball game. We got a deadlock here heading into the 4th inning.
Yep, 2-2, back and forth.
And we've got some good food too, Cecil. Don't think we just came over here for nothing. We got some good food out of this too. So I want to give you a bite of that before you take all that.
Andy went and got him a sandwich, and I've eaten half of it.
Literally.
I may have to stop working out. I eat more when I work out. I'm hungry, as our pet moose would say.
Oh, yeah. We've got a little 2-year-old, and she is something.
Oh.
Daddy hungry.
She's
Daddy
hungry.
And when she says she's hungry, she eats too now.
Yep.
She'll eat you out of a house
She
real quick.
She ate some yogurt the other day, and then as soon as she finished it, she said, "I'm hungry." It's like, you're not hungry.
You just ate, kid. Come on.
She's hungry.
And the
She's
lefty.
also hungry every time she goes to Grandma's because Grandma has
Those candy bars. Yeah, whatever those are. Yeah, it's funny.
Nutri-Grain bars or something.
Yeah, like strawberry flavored. First pitch from Williams is going to be a ball, I do believe. And I didn't see the number. This is the only knock I have on softball is that the numbers are not on the front of the jerseys.
This is the hover, isn't it?
I think you may be right, and I think that is. I'm going to call her Hover, and you're going to call her Hover. And
that's right.
She hovered a little too high on that bunt there, did Hover, and it'll be 1-1.
I may have to go get Moose's blanket out of the car. I think I'll go do
Really?
that. Yeah.
Okay, in between. Okay, go ahead. I'll take it over.
Can you handle it without
I
me?
don't know. My Robin to my Batman is leaving me, so I don't know. We'll see. There comes a 1-1. No, I'm sorry, 2-0 pitch. That should be 1-1, actually. And there's a strike. That's strike number 2. And that is – sorry, I'm trying to get the old scoreboard working here. And all right, there we go. 2-1-2 count here for Williams. She gets the call. She sets. Winds, fires high over the head of the umpire and the catcher back there. Coach said not quite that high. He wanted it high. He wanted it up. You know, change their eye level a little bit, though. I like that. I like the call there. Just not quite that high, says Coach. 2-2 count here, no outs. This is the top half of the fourth inning for just tuning in with us. And way ahead of that one is Hover, and great job there by the catcher. Just in case, that's Ray. Don't let the umpire make that decision for you, just in case. Of course, the third strike, if you drop it, the runner can advance. She did a good job there. That's one down here in this top half of the fourth. And up to bat is Cross-White, the lefty, looking to bunt. Man, how about the infield charging there? Corners were way up there. I mean, about 6 foot from the plate by the time the pitch got crossed home plate. Let's stay at this. We're going to stay at this view right here so you can see that a little bit better. And 0-1 count will get you set there. Watch the corner infielders here, guys. She's going to chop it foul over here to the left side, over here near the Cape Central dugout. And got to find my foul button here. There we go. My wife left me here, and I'm going to do double duty here. But that's okay. I can handle it. Fun time here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. We'll keep you on this view here just in case she decides to bunt so you can see this infield come in. A little outside. Just a bit outside there and high. It'll be very interesting with 2 strikes. Does Coach for Neelyville still put the bunt on? That'll be very intriguing here. We shall see. A little slap hit. It's going to be a strikeout by Williams. Tell you what, she's done a great job. I know you see the 2 runs on the board, but that's not bad, though. But she's set very many of them down. I don't have the statistician with us today. We're shorthanded, but she set several of them down today on strikeouts. Coming to bat, you see on your screen there is going to be Moore. And there's Williams, the pitcher for the Central Tigers. And Moore, your left fielder. I'm sorry, no, that is not Moore. That's Haygood, the catcher. She hits a hard one right up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Apologize, that was actually Haygood, and Haygood got good contact there, and now she's on first base. And that'll be a hit for Neelyville.
I could not find a blanket, but I did find this size medium shirt in the van.
Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I bought that for me because you think that I think I'm a medium when I know I'm not. I know I'm not. That's actually for Austin Bradley, one of our workers. We were supposed to embroider that. If anybody can help me with embroidery, by the way, let me know.
My mother, hello, your mother-in-law.
Please don't tell her then that I try to get somebody else to do it, because that's the last thing I need. That's the last woman I need on my case. Love her, but she's like a rattlesnake. I'd rather not have her on my case. Up to bat right now is Presswell, the pitcher, and they look Haygood back to first base. Good job by Ray there. And that first pitch was in there for a ball. And you see that's not Haygood now. That's actually, I think it's Parrish on this sheet that's pinch running there for the catcher. It looks like an F, so it could be Parrish, but I'm going to go with Parrish. And Parrish on first. The line, the kick, the deliver. Stierreich on the inside corner. She painted the corner on that one. Great job by Williams. You see her there on your screen. Tell you what, I'm going to start calling her Scrappy Doo. She's not a little tall in stature, but, boy, she sure can bring it. Comes the 1-1 count. Off speed in the dirt. Good job by Ray there handling that softball. Listen, that off-speed stuff's got some spin to it. When it hits the plate of the dirt, you don't know where that thing's going. And she did a fantastic job of getting down and blocking that softball. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Just a little bit high. Ray thought about it. Ray thought about going to first there with Parrish off the bag about 3 to 4 steps. 3-1 count here. This is just where you got to trust your defense. You just got to throw a strike here, trust your defense, and get out of this inning here with 2 down. Getting runner on first, that's Parrish, the pinch runner. Strike 2, right down the heart, right down Main Street, as Bob Seeger would say. Down on Main Street.
Oh, goodness. I don't know if any of y'all got to see Andy's musical debut.
It was awesome.
Morning.
It was awesome.
What was it? Who was it?
Hop Alley Rally. I was Bon Jovi.
If
It was awesome.
If you have
been
not, you need to. And is it on Facebook or YouTube?
I don't know, but that's a chopper to second base. Great job there by Lauren. 4-3 put out. That ends the inning. And we're still deadlocked here as we go into the bottom half of the 4th inning. I was awesome, and you know it. I sang a little Bon Jovi, and I was dressed like him, too. I about ripped those leather pants. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. Well, wasn't there a little boy in the front
Yeah,
row?
thanks for bringing up the one story that
Covering
makes me
his
look bad.
ears.
There was one kid in the front row that was holding his ears, but maybe because he didn't know what Bon Jovi was. Maybe he hadn't heard any good music like that, you know?
I'm pretty sure that was not the case.
I had the wig and everything, man. I was rocking it out. And I don't know if anybody else having a good time, but I can tell you one person that was, and that was me. They give me a guitar to pretend, you know. And what I didn't realize, it was an expensive guitar. Well, at the end, I go like the old rockers, like I'm going to smash it. And I about lost the handle of it, and that thing got away from me.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Just about did. I seen the look on my buddy Colton's eyes, and he probably would have whooped me with the rest of that thing had I done that. So it's a good thing I didn't. Big thank you to my wife, Heather Russell Merles, my stepdaughter, Hannah Eddie. Hey, Hannah, zoom in on us. Zoom in on us. Can you zoom in on us real quick? Can she hear me? Hannah, can you hear me?
Apparently not.
Zoom in on me and your mom. Zoom in on us. There we go. There we are. There we are.
Ah!
Thank you, Hannah. That was perfect. That was perfect. Got a kiss in there. Lowe taking the first pitch in the dirt is the leadoff hitter here in the 4th inning, and that is Carter. Carter, the left fielder for Central. She stands right there at the chalk on the front of the batter's box, and this one is hit way out there in right field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Good job by the right fielder, Crosswhite, to get the ball in, but not before a base hit. Great job by Carter. That's what you got to have if you're going to take over this game, take this lead back, is get that leadoff runner on, and they did. And we've got number 44, Robinson, at bat now. Looking for a bunt, maybe not. Holds off. It was a strike. That probably would have been the one to bunt right there. Maybe that was just a show. We'll see. A little window dressing possibly. I think 44, this is Robinson. I think she's the one hit to the fence last time. Am I not mistaken? There's the wind, the pitch. Hard hit out to center field. That's going to be Bogan. Oh, she dropped it. She dropped the softball. The play's at second. The force out. No, a little errant throw. It's going to go by. The runner's going to go to third. We're going to have a play at third now, and is she in? She's out. The dart across the diamond to get the runner. Trying to steal that bag at third. What a wild event there. My goodness. So much happened there. The runner's out. Runner's out on the field, and we've got one down and a runner on first.
Where is the card? Yeah.
My goodness. That was a lot happening there, folks. I had a mouthful of barbecue sandwich, and it was a mouthful to get out. We're going to have a pinch runner for Robinson on first. She did her job. Good. 2 really good hits by Robinson today that I have seen. Obviously, when I got my wife, my Dr. Pepper, I don't know if she might have been up again or not, but 2 really good hits that I have seen from her, and she's done a fantastic job. Up to bat now is going to be Wolf, the third baseman. She chops one foul straight back. That's usually a good sign for your timing, though. If you chop it straight back, that's usually a good sign. Your timing's there. It's a trajectory. That camera right there is getting a little bit dark on us, but we'll fix that between us. Oh, off-speed pitch, BEA, beautiful stuff. The throw over to first base from Haygood, almost in time to pick off the runner, but not quite. She got back in smiling to the pinch runner, and that is Tommy and Morton. I can't hardly tell. Maybe Tammy in, but either way. And we've got, looks like we got a strikeout there. And good job by Williams. I'm sorry, not Williams, that's Pressler. Well, now you got 2 outs, and that runner on third would have been really, really big. Just one more hit or one pass ball, and you score. And now that runner's in the dugout, and that was from a crazy play if you just tuned in with us just a few seconds ago. I think in between innings I'm going to hit the screen on the as a chopper back to the pitcher, Pressler to first, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. We have played 4 innings here from Cape Girardeau, Missouri. We got a deadlock 2-2. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to try to fix the camera. My wife, Heather, will take over for just a second.
We'll give you some more suicide statistics here in between innings. Firearms are accounted for 50.39% of all suicide deaths. It's the most lethal. And so if you know someone that is having thoughts of suicide, creating a safety plan with them or a relative, loved one, someone, to lock those things up. The lethal means, lock up all lethal means, medications, firearms, things like that, so they don't have access to those. A lot of times suicide is a spur-of-the-moment thing, and if we reduce access to those lethal means, then we can reduce the actual suicide attempts.
And don't forget, guys, if you're here with us and listening, we got a 50-50 raffle over at the concession stand. In the bottom of the 5th, we're going to give that away. I think that brightened it up just a little bit there.
It looks still pretty dark. Is the sun shining right into
It's right in it. And bless her heart, Hannah over there, if you look at her camera right now, look at that. She's right in the sun when she's...
Yeah, that's what's bad about these outdoor afternoon ball games. It's just really hard when the sun's coming from different angles.
Yeah. Well,
Looks
not only
like when she zooms in, it gets better for some
It does,
reason,
yeah.
So.
And I've also, we've learned that with softball games, there's a lot of dust that gets kind of kicked up, and our equipment gets a lot of dust in it. And we got rain Friday night. It was in Manila, Arkansas for a football game, and got all kinds of rain.
I mean, it was pouring down rain, yes.
Pouring cats and dogs. I wonder where that saying came from.
It's raining cats and
Or
dogs.
raining cats and dogs. I wonder where that came. Thanks for correcting me. You just had to.
Okay, listen, women, let me tell you.
Here we go.
I am right the majority. Oh, and that's going to be fair.
I think you're right. It bounced off the bag, and that is going to be fair.
Off her foot, actually, but
I'm
again,
sorry,
you
I couldn't
were wrong
see
again. Anyway, I'm right in the majority of the time, but he thinks he's right the majority of the time.
Totally am. Thanks
so
is the key word.
we're going to start keeping stats, and we'll get back to you.
Oh, goodness.
What was it the other night? You were convinced you were right, and I kept telling you, no, you're wrong. Do you remember? And I thought, you
that
should
I'm not
know.
overweight? Is that
You should know if I say, you want to bet?
yeah, that's true. I can't remember what that was, but you're right. There was something. There was something, and I hope it doesn't come to your mind. There's probably something silly on my part, but yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That's when we decided we was going to start keeping stats because, God, he's wrong so much.
Speaking of being wrong, the count is wrong on our scoreboard, and that pitch is in the dirt. The throw to second gets by Bella there. Going to get to the center fielder, and that is Dobbins.
I don't even know how we got here.
2-1 count, sweetie. 2-1 count.
Oh, and also there's a runner on base, and I don't know where that came from either.
Yeah. Well, she got on the hit. That was Dobbins. Hit it off the third baseman's foot or the bag.
I'm too busy chatting here to keep scores.
Yeah, bless your heart. Here we go. 2-2 count. Or 2-1 count, I apologize.
3.
I tell you, Ray wanted to throw that for a second. She came up like she was going to just unload the cannon there, the catcher for – good job by Hannah getting her on camera there. That's Ray, the catcher for Central. Give the view from behind home plate here as Williams deals. What a hard hit through the gap there. Are they going to send the runner? They do not. Put the brakes on, says the third base coach. Great hit there. And I believe that was Cloud. Wowzers. How about number 9, Cloud? Well, she got a hard hit there between the third baseman and the shortstop for a base hit. Now you've got runners at the quarters and no outs. This is the time to do damage if you're Neelyville. That's Million at bat. That was a high pitch. Running the runner back to third is Ray. The runner from first does advance to second, as you see on the camera right there.
Are you getting any comments? Are you able to check any of that?
I don't think my thing refreshes very well out here. For whatever reason, surprisingly, we don't have real good signal out here. And I thought Cape Girardeau we'd have great signal here, but for whatever reason, we do not have very good signal, and not sure why that is. But either way, obviously,
I wonder if it has anything to do with why Facebook and all that's down.
Maybe could very well be. Ooh, just a smidgen high there from Williams, and that's going to move the count to, I believe, 2-1.
I had 3-1, but I've been chatting. So.
But you could be wrong. Is that what you wanted to say?
I had 3-0.
So if we're keeping count, it's 1-1 now. Yeah, 2-1 count.
2-1.
And there's a third ball. It's going to be a 3-1 count now. Look who was right. Going back to Hannah's camera there. She's doing a good job for us. And Williams with a big 3-1 pitch here. Again, runners at second and third. Right down the heart of the plate when she needed it. That brings it even bigger. If that was a big pitch here, this is a really big pitch right here. Again, Million up to bat. And the left-handed Million on deck. Runners at second and third. Top half of the fifth inning. No outs for the Tigers from Neelyville. Chopped foul over the Neelyville Tiger dugout.
I think that would have been ball 4.
I think that's a good call. I think you're right.
But with the 3-2 count, you're going to
protect that plate. Yeah. Not take any chances. Don't let the umpire make that decision for you. If it's anywhere close, you definitely want to. Williams is going to tie the shoes here. And Coach Medlin. You probably can't hear him through our headsets, but he's a comedian over here. That's why we love him. But she's going to get a little aid there in tying the shoe. How do you tie yours? Do you do the double bunny under the bridge? What do you?
I do the classic, I guess. I don't know what you call it.
You don't know what you call it? Okay.
Just the classic tying your shoe.
I don't know that I do it right, to be honest.
Let me tell you a story about my son. He was like in the 2nd grade. And he refused to tie his shoes. He would let the girls tie the shoes.
Smooth.
So he refused to learn.
Silky
the girls would all tie his shoes.
That is silky smooth right there now.
The teacher told me, I was like, I don't know what to tell you. She's like, he refuses.
That's great. Oh, that is great. There's a bunt attempt. It's going to be foul, though.
I guess in 3rd grade they quit tying him because he eventually did. He's 12 now and he can tie his shoes.
They caught on. It took them a while, but they caught on. Now this is interesting here, Heather. We got Million at bat here, but obviously first base up. But the biggest thing is the runner on 3rd right now is what you got to look for in this bunt attempt. What does the infield do to combat that? Here we go. We're going to find out.
Oh.
Right back to the catcher for a foul ball.
Yep.
And you've kind of wasted 2. Well, I wouldn't say wasted, obviously, but you're behind in the count here, 0-2. Now, do you still call that bunt with 2 strikes? That's interesting to me.
Typically they don't, because if you foul on the 3rd bunt, it's going to be an out. But I mean, I've seen it done before, but most of the time they do not.
Well, swinging away here is Million and just missed contact. And am I seeing things here? Was she not a left-handed batter earlier? Is she a switch hitter?
She's got a sister that's at bat
in
front of her.
Yeah, I know, but the sister just batted right-handed, so I thought she was left-handed last time. But maybe I'm wrong.
No. If she was, I didn't. I know the last couple times she's batted, it's been from the right side.
Chop foul over the Neelyville dugout, and that's going to be out of play up there on the hill up by the trees. Had a nice sound off it. I think she hit on the sweet spot. Coach Malin's going to come out with some new game balls here. Toss to the umpire. I would say, we haven't said a lot about the umpires. I'd say they've done a pretty good job today.
Yeah, they have.
We've got to give them some credit, too, when credit's due. Comes a big pitch here. Low, foul down the 3rd base side. Staying alive is Million.
Yeah.
Hanging in there.
Yeah, no complaints from either coach or fan
or
parent.
Or likewise, yeah. That's great. You see the on-deck hitter there, and that's Couch. She may get an opportunity here if Million doesn't clear the bases right here. That's going to be strike 3. Great pitch by Williams there. Right down the heart. Trusted her stuff. And God, did you see Lauren, number 31? I like that. She got a little kick jump there. I love it. I wish we had our instant replay system today. Oh, that would have been awesome to see right there. Very acrobatic, too. Well, Couch could be Neelyville's last hope here to take this lead. They had 2 runners on with no outs. And Williams and this defense has battled back here. First pitch in there, and that's a humdinger there for a strike. You hear the loud thud off that leather of that glove from the catcher.
It's a nice sound, isn't it?
Oh, it's a beautiful sound. Beautiful sound. You see the runners on 2nd and 3rd. Thanks to our camera lady, Hannah Eddy. Good job by her. But right now they're worried about this batter here. If they can get this batter out, it's irrelevant. Fouls it right back off of the catch fence. And now you've got all kinds of options here if you're Ray. 0-2 count. You're ahead of the count. Coach Medlin, very animated, as you can see on your screen. Very animated. 0-2 count here. You can kind of waste one if you trust your catcher here. You can go high with it. Now, she's went high a few times, though, went too high. Again, you got to run it on 3rd. If you waste it, you got to trust that catcher. Off speed pitch for a strikeout. Holy hay bells, what an outing there by Williams. 2 runners get on with no outs, and somehow she battles back and fights her way out of that inning. That was big right there, folks. Big time bottom half of the inning there, or top half of that inning there for the Cape Central Tigers. And our flyby is coming here, Sweaty, a little late, but it's coming as we got a chopper coming this way. Is there a hospital near us?
Yeah, Southeast.
Is it
St.
Southeast?
Francis.
Okay, so maybe that's what the chopper is. Hannah, can you get the chopper on the? If you can hear me, Hannah, try to get the chopper on the camera if you can.
What are you talking about?
It's right up here over left field there. Let's see if Hannah can get it. I think she's got it in her sights. There it is. You see the flyby here, but again, there could be a hospital around here. You see it on your screen there. That's a gnat. No.
Are you talking about that fly?
Good job by our camera lady getting the chopper. Getting the chopper.
I still don't see it.
Oh, my goodness, Sweetie. It's right over here.
Oh, I see it now.
You do not.
Yes, I do. It's back there.
You do not. Hannah still got it. Look there. She's still trying to zoom in on it. Oh, she got it good there.
It's not a.
We thought it was a bee there for a second.
Why are you unicorn and a helicopter?
I don't know. It's fun. It's spontaneous.
I thought it was going to say something.
Oh, that would have been cool. Had a little message behind it. Yeah. Andy's right more than he's wrong. Yeah. That would have been fantastic. I tell you what, folks, this barbecue sandwich, I wish y'all could be here for this. I really do. This is some good stuff.
It was really good. It's one of the better ballpark
Man.
barbecue sandwiches I've had.
I don't know who's responsible for smoking this or whatever they did. It is really good.
We should do like a rating of ballpark food.
We should for Concession High School. That's a really good idea. Little chopper right to the second baseman's going to be picked up. Great job by Couch. And that's 4-3 on the put out. And sorry, guys, I'm eating while I'm doing a little play-by-play here. We've got a really good softball game here. And you know, we talked about Neelyville being ranked, what did you say it was?
Top 10. I think they're tied for 8th.
Sorry,
guys.
we
got it's the bottom of the 5th. We got about 2.5 more innings to go. And we have a tied score, 2-2.
Chopper right back to the pitcher, picked up by Pressler over to first. And that's an out there, 1-3 on the put out.
Number 8, Terry Williams.
Sorry, guys, I got my other company streaming right now in Corning, and had a couple little things there they were needing from me. I was going to get you guys some information about something from Cape Central earlier. I had just seen it and wanted to hang on to it, and I cannot find it now, so, well, go figure. Go figure. I do believe that's the pitcher Williams up there at the plate. She has 2 outs, 1-0 count here early on. See if she can do some damage. She's got some wheels if she can, that's for sure.
Ooh,
that ball's hitting center field. It's going to drop down for a base hit. Williams is on with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
That ball dropped right in that hole behind second base.
And they've got Hamby Lauren at bat now, and we'll see what Lauren can do. We'll see if Williams gets a little aggressive on the base paths here as well.
She's going to be replaced here. Going to have a pinch runner.
And that is going to be number 7.
27.
Sorry, 27. Ava.
Notice that's 3 me, 1 him.
Yeah. I think Valley maybe is her name, Ava. Or we're going to go with Ava is what we're going to go with. This is really bugging me that I can't find this little tidbit from the Cape Central game the other day, but all well. Back to some action. A little chopper foul, hard hit.
Oh, my gosh. Did you bring the flies? What is the deal?
I probably smell. That's probably what it is. I sweat profusively when I do this, and it's probably me.
I think it's your food.
Could be my food. Should I eat it now then?
There's not much left, but sure.
Just want to stuff my face.
Foul tip for a second strike on Lauren Hemby. And Andy is eating. Oh, steal attempt there. By who is that on first base?
Ava. Ava, the pitcher.
And that ends the 5th inning, bottom of the 5th.
Now you see the kids out there on the hill. This is right past the right field out there. That's pretty cool. Good job by Hannah catching that. That's really, really neat there. Good job, Hannah. The kids out there on the berm.
What do you call it, the berm?
That's what they always call it at different ballparks. You got a little spot there where it's just a grassy, I don't know what you want to call it, grassy knoll almost, you know. And I got stuff on me? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, you need to wipe your mouth.
Okay. Let me work on that. I'll work on bettering myself for a second.
Oh, they're announcing the raffle?
They are announcing the raffle. I want you to catch this name for us. Tony Stovall is the winner of the 50-50 raffle. Man, $356. That is awesome.
Remember, we still have our concession stand open and we're still selling t-shirts. Go Tigers.
Here's some statistics for you guys.
It's not statistics.
It is.
Okay, it's got one statistics. It's the hotline.
Statistic or statistics?
Statistics. Did you ever have to take statistics?
No, I really didn't.
Oh, that class.
It's giving you bad memories.
Yeah.
Suicide takes nearly 50,000 lives per year in the United States. You see the suicide hotline there? 800-273-TALK. TALK is 8255. Or you can text TALK to 741-741 for a crisis counselor. And we do all that with the hashtag Stop Suicide. Good job there by my wife, Heather, getting that on there for us. I'm going to go dump this real quick and try to fix that camera one more time. You okay taking over for one more time?
Yep. Take your plate so the flies will go with you. All right, another bunt attempt by Neelyville, and Williams throws that to first and gets that out. Neelyville has bunted a lot in this game.
We have number 11, Cross White.
Strike there by number 11, Cross White. And another strike as Cross White fouls it off.
All right, guys, I'm back here. Sorry about that. It was slap bunt attempt there, a little bit outside, but trying to protect with 2 strikes. And that ball is chopped foul. 0-2 count here. Appreciate the great hospitality here at Cape Central High School as well. And that pitch is just a little bit outside. Did you see the dust fly off of Ray's glove there? My goodness. Was there a pitch in the dirt just a second ago that I missed maybe? That might have been one.
No.
What about the frame job there by Ray? I tell you, this catcher looks really, really good. Reminds me of another catcher from Twin Rivers about a year or so ago. Oh, Hannah Eddy. Yeah. Coach Medlin actually coached her as well.
Yeah,
ball in the dirt. You know, hey, that's a really good take right there. You get into a really big game and a big moment of the game and you've got 2 strikes against you, it's easy to get the jitters and just swing at everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she did a good job holding off there. Now we've got a full count.
Right.
Williams, the windup, the delivery, the pitch, chop foul over the dugout of the Central Tigers. And I think I spilled some. Give me one of those CSR rally towels there. We're going to clean that up.
Oops.
I think that was my fault. Staying alive here, the Neelyville Tigers. Bunt attempt, no good, though. It's going to be a strikeout for Williams. And that was Cross White. And I tell you what, she would have had to have had about a 4 or 5 inch longer bat to get that one. Just a bit off the plate and got her to chase. Possibly 2 pitches in a row. That could have been a ball 4, though. But it's so hard to take in that moment, though. It really, really is. And here comes Haygood, the righty.
Alexis has committed to Three Rivers. So
Oh, wow.
She will be playing at Three Rivers next year.
That's a good inside information there that I did not know. Well, your batter right now is a future Lady Raider. She's going to chop it over to third base. That's Wolf. Cross the diamond for the out. And the Central Tigers, they keep it right there deadlocked at 2. We are going to go to that bottom of the 6th inning here. I tell you what, this has been a lot of fun. An old slugfest, if you will. Hard hits, but the defense is playing behind them. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Great hospitality here. We really do appreciate everything that everybody's done for us here. I had a lot of help this morning when I got here to set up, and I sure do appreciate that. And it's been a lot of fun. You know, a lot of times you go to these games and it's extremely, extremely hot, or it's extremely windy and the dust is everywhere, or it's raining. And we haven't really had any of that. Although you do look cold right now.
It is. The sun's going down, which it was a little chilly underneath this tent because there wasn't really a whole lot of sun to begin with. The sun's going down, the breeze is blowing, and I'm a little chilly. Not going to lie.
A wee bit chilly, she says.
Which I'm a little more cold-natured than most people, so.
A little bit?
Hey, I'm better.
A little bit? Folks, when we drive in a car, this is no exaggeration. When we're driving a car, the temperature on her side is set to like equator. Mine's like Antarctica.
It's not be more opposite.
Yeah, it don't even say like the temperature. It just, yeah.
Got the heat blowing my head.
It says the base of a volcano.
Heated seats going in. I'm wrapped in a blanket.
And that is the truth, folks. That is the truth. Look at the dancing there in the dugout. Look at that. They're having a good time. How about the little party hat there on the right? I wish I could wear something like that, but it would not fit my big cranium, unfortunately. Good catch by our camera lady, Hannah Eddy. She's all over this. They're in sync. Look at that. That's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff.
Lauren Hemby up to bat for Cape Central.
Never know what you'll see at a softball game. That is one thing.
A lot of singing and dancing.
I was just going to say that. There is a lot of it, too.
Chanting. Lots of chanting.
Now, has that always been the case?
As long as I've ever known. Well, you know what? Way back in the historic days when I played softball, we did not.
The olden days.
Yeah, we did not. But I didn't know anybody that did, so maybe a new concept? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, both sides, it don't matter if they're up by 10 or down by 10 or if it's tied. It's like a party in those dugouts.
That's right.
The only thing you're missing is a little crystal ball in the middle of it.
Oh, good hit.
Hard chop to shortstop. That's going to be Bella. That's Cloud. She's got an opportunity to throw it out, and she does.
Not. Does she?
They're going to say she's safe.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think she got her.
Great job. Great job there
yeah.
by Lauren. There's a lot of dust out here right now, and it's all from Lauren. I tell you what, great job by her running down that baseline as hard as she could to get there.
Ooh.
First pitch outside, taken for a ball.
That ball,
that's strike.
That's what I say. It looked like she went on that one.
She did commit on that. You're right. She did commit on that one.
Trying to bunt it there. And
that's Stovall, the right fielder. Trying to bunt again, just can't get that bunt down. She's
swinging a little bit with her bunt there.
Yeah, she's attacking it.
Letting the ball come to the bat.
Bingo. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Stop the ball with the bat.
0-2 count here for Stovall. She comes back and swings the bat. Tell her she's got a pretty swing now. I wouldn't mind just letting her swing away here. You see Pressler on the mound there. And she's ahead 0-2 right now. Leadoff runner is on, though, and give all that credit to number 31, Hamby Lauren. High pitch, a little bit outside. And it's going to be 2-2 or 1-2?
1-2.
1-2, okay.
That last strike was a foul, so it's just 2.
See the base runner there. elongated swing there. I think it was an off-speed pitch, and she was trying to
She's
hold
got
up
some long
for it.
arms there. She can reach out there. And
if she
get
gets
that.
those arms extended, watch out, man. Those long arms, it'll go a long way. Her heel is right on that line. I mean, right on that line.
Yeah, you want to be careful because if you step out and hit that ball.
Oh, they caught the runner and a run down. Did Haygood between first and second. Great job there. The tag, and she's safe. She is.
Saved.
How about Lauren? I tell you, hey, look at her, bless her heart. She's like, oh my goodness.
Oh.
Coach, can I get a time? Good job. Don't you ever do it again. Look at Coach Medlin.
You're about giving him a heart attack over here.
Hey, how about the wherewithal for Haygood to throw it, too?
Yeah.
The Three River Lady Raider next year. She popped up and threw a cannon down to first. Chop down to third base. Opportunity for a double play. Out at second. It's going to be safe at first. Good job there by Cloud. I'm sorry, no, that is Bella.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you step outside that box and you hit that ball. You can be called out, and she was outside of it, so she needs to be careful on that.
That is true. I thought Bella and
I
Wolf.
don't think the ump's seeing that, but
yeah, I thought Bella and Wolf swapped places over. No, that was actually Wolf on that play. Good job by Wolf. Chopper right there to the first baseman. Pass the first baseman. The second baseman diving to get it. The play at first. She's safe at first. How about the job out there by Couch, backing up the first baseman, Dobbins. Didn't get the out, but there she is right there. My goodness, what a play to get there. And great job running it out. You got to get down there in a hurry and running it out. Great job there for the Central Tigers. Now you get runners on first and second here. Runner in scoring position. And that first pitch, I believe, was it was a strike. That was going to be 0-1 a count. And number 14, I think it says Tommy in.
boy, that lighting on that camera angle is just terrible.
The camera right here she's talking about. And she would be right. I don't know why that camera's not coming in very well, but either way, we got to deal with it. So
maybe when the sun goes down, but it's almost down.
Yeah, it's
not much.
Well, the lights are coming on now, so maybe that'll help it a little bit too. We'll see.
You know, not many softball fields have lights.
It's very true. High pitch
That's
there.
Why their game starts so early.
And of course, this one got started a little bit late there because of the
About
ceremony.
30 minutes late.
Yeah.
But we've only got one more inning to go.
Just a bit outside there. And you see the lights maybe helping it a little bit. Brighten it up.
Well, I got my glasses on too. I guess I need to take them off too.
Brighten it up just a little bit maybe.
Not too much.
Pressler trying to get out of this inning here. She's got one out. Tell you what, Neelyville can turn the double play. Don't be surprised if you see that here. 2-2 count. The windup, the pitch down low. Off the shin guard, going to third. Sliding in safe. Now the runner's going to advance to second as well. I'll tell you what, that wasn't much there. There wasn't much to go off of there for the runners, and by gollies, they took it. And you see, that's Haygood there, and it went off her shin. She did a good job blocking it, but it was just enough to advance the runners. And strike three as Tammy Ann goes down.
2 outs and 2 on. And we're tied at 2.
I tell you what. Here comes Haley Wolf. Ball's in the dirt. Good job by Haygood. One 0 count. Runner second and third. It's a big at bat here for Wolf. Swings through an off-speed pitch there. It's going to be 1-1. Maybe her head kind of got out of there a little too soon there. I'm not sure, but she's got a good swing too. And she stands at the very front of that batter's box as well.
She's a little bit further back.
High and outside from Pressler.
That foot on the line like some of the others have.
Big part in this game here. 2-1 count. The line from Pressler fouled back over the Neelyville Tigers dugout. And it's going to be 2-2 now. You see the scoreboard. Deuce is wild.
2-2.
All kinds of twos everywhere. Deuce is wild.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
2-2.
2 runs.
Touche. And here comes the pitch from Pressler. It's high and a little bit outside. And we've got a full count, and this could end up being the pitch of the night right here. Wolf at bat. They're going to call time here. Big at bat here for Wolf. Full count. Pressler on the mound. Trying to survive this inning here. Get out of this inning with the game still tied. Bottom of the 6th. High anticipation here. She struck her out. Just got it by her on a fastball. Good job by Pressler and the Neelyville Lady Tigers. They survived that wild inning there. And they were unscathed. Got out and the ball game's still tied, as you see. And we're heading to the 7th inning here, folks, of a tied ball game. Got to thank all of our sponsors. Southeast Behavioral Hospital, Fine Laboratories Incorporated, and the last one was At Home Care Service Incorporated. Appreciate all of them for jumping on board with us for today's event. And $50 of their money will go towards a great cause. I believe Coach Ryan Mellon had spoke before the game, and I believe that was part of the 50-50 raffle as well. I believe that's where half of that money was going to as well. And I can't remember the gentleman's name that it's named after, but I'll try to get that to you guys. We have played 6 innings of softball here from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and we are all tied up 2-2, and the girls are dancing. You would think they'd be kind of tight. You think they wouldn't be as loose, in such a close game. But no, they're out there just enjoying life and having time and having a good time, having the time of their lives. And I think in a lot of ways that's kind of what this event's about. Not only remembering those that are no longer with us, but trying to enjoy those memories and remembering the good times and having a good time.
Have you had anyone close to you complete suicide?
I had a girl that we grew up with that was very smart, brilliant, finished probably top 5 of our class, knew her very well, and would consider her a friend, and I think she would have too. And after high school, I don't know what happened. I won't pretend to know. Some people said she got with the wrong crowd and started doing things that maybe wasn't like her, and then before you know it, had overdosed and obviously never see her again. It's just a sad story. So
accidental overdose or intentional overdose?
They claim it was intentional, but again,
that's where a lot of I think it's really hard to tell when you do have someone that overdoses. You don't know if it's intentional or accidental.
Yeah. And sorry, guys, we're probably going to stay off that camera. It's just too dark right now, so we'll keep you on 2 cameras here. That's going to be a strike right down Main Street. And it's going to bring the count to 1-1. On number 2, Pressler, the pitcher. And he spoke of long arms, and this girl's got some long arms too. If she can get those arms extended on one here, she might be able to do some damage. The pitch from Williams, it's high, just a bit outside, says Mr. Blue. 2-1 now. Every pitch becomes big. Literally, every pitch becomes big. It feels like a playoff atmosphere at Busch Stadium right now. 2-1 count.
When's our game?
It is Wednesday.
Ball
hit right up to the second baseman. That's Lauren. She gobbles it up, throws it to first, and we've got 1 out. One up, one down for Williams and company.
Next up, number 35.
Good job there by Lauren. She got that jersey dirty. That's for sure. That last inning, she got caught in that rundown and had to dive head first to get back in there safely. And probably got a look from Coach Medlin if I had to guess. The lefty's just a little bit ahead of it. That's Dobbins. Remember now, Dobbins got on the last time she got up. Hit that hard hit to third base off the third baseman's foot, off Wolf's foot, and got on. Dangerous hitter, obviously your 3-hole hitter. So you assume she's got a little bit of power as well, a little bit of pop.
Yeah, she's hit a few home runs already this year, I believe.
Well, Neelyville would love nothing more right now than to have one of those home runs come up right here.
They got a really tall fence out there.
They do. Man, they really do.
That's not something you usually see on a softball field, and it, makes it
good job by
harder
Robinson.
to get those home runs here, I'm sure.
She grounds out to the first baseman, Robinson, and Robinson thought about tagging the runner, and coaches were yelling, tag that base, tag that base. I love the Stop Suicide hashtag on the back of all the shirts. That's really, really neat to see. From both sides, too, by the way. Really, really neat to see.
Yeah, they got, I don't know if you all can see them very well, but they've got the yellow ribbon there on front with the Lady Tiger from Central on one side and a Lady Tiger from Neelyville on the other.
That's kind of a collector's thing then, you kind of put that up and keep that for as a little remembrance. And up to bat, I do believe is Cloud, the cleanup hitter, number 9.
She's hit a few hard balls today.
Tell you what, you gotta be careful here. This is righty lefty. Your cleanup hitter for Neelyville. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Ball just a bit outside. Good eye there from Cloud. Williams has done a great job today. She's had a couple innings where she got in trouble, but she's done a fantastic job getting out of that trouble. A little off-speed pitch in the dirt. Sorry, guys. I was telling some folks that want to watch this game on YouTube that there's 2 games on right now, not just this game. But that ball is hit hard out of play over near the batting cages. And it's going to be foul, obviously. Just a long strike. We've got 2 games on our YouTube account right now. We've got some football, junior high football between Kennett and Corning. Kennett, Missouri, Corning, Arkansas. And, of course, this game here. Full count. 2 outs. Cloud at bat. Williams on the mounds. Delivers. Kicks, fires down low. And that's going to be ball 4. And Neelyville's got a runner on. They've got a threat here. They've got Million at bat. And we've got a camera that just is not cooperating. Look at that, folks. That's kind of hard to see, so we'll keep you off of that one. I thought it would get better with the lights. I really did, but I was wrong. I was mistaken. High pitch. I tell you, got to be careful now.
Number 20, L Million.
We know Ray will throw that, and we've actually got a timeout by Coach Medlin. He wants to talk it over. Good job by our camera lady, Hannah Eddy. Got a split screen there, as you see on the right side, Neelyville, on the left side, Cape Central. Coach is talking.
Say hi to Moose.
Oh, our little girl at home, yeah. Hey, baby. Hope you're doing good. What time is it? Shouldn't she be in bed by now?
It's only 6:43.
Oh, wow. Okay, never mind.
It's getting darker sooner.
Never mind. We love you, sweetie. Daddy loves you. If you can hear me.
Mommy
Kisses.
loves you, Dalton. Dalton has to have a shout-out, too, you know.
That's right, Dalton does, because he's
Moose
at home.
can't have all the glory.
He's at home watching that little one, that little rascal. Yeah. And it's not easy, so Dalton's got his hands full. Bless his heart. Got his hands full.
And he said his Snapchat is dalton.eddie with a Y.
There we go.
Good Lord.
Got to get that out there. Yes. Hard hit up the middle
yeah.
off the second baseman, Lauren's glove. It's going to be first and second here for Neelyville, and that was a million, and we got another million coming to bat. There's a million of them on this team, it seems like. And that's first and second now for the Neelyville Lady Tigers, and that was Lauren just off her glove. Just
so
off
close,
her glove.
so close.
Yes. Coach Malin's trying to get his bench up and going right now. He knows this is a very, very important part. They've got a runner possibly. Nope. Boy, I thought Cloud had came a little bit too far off that bag.
She likes to get a good lead.
That's
She
dangerous
really
right
does.
now. Of course, it could work in your favor, too, if you can get out there and force a throw, and it's a bad throw. Chopper down that first base line. It's going to be foul. Out of the reach of Robinson over there. You see Coach Medlin there. He's wanting this bench to get into it. He knows it's a big, big, big part of this game here. Got 2 quick outs. Now all of a sudden 2 base runners for Neelyville. Low chopper. Is it going to stay fair? It's going to be awful close.
No.
She picks it up, and I think it's fair.
Yeah, that just rolled right down that baseline.
That's one of those, and it had a lot of English on it. A lot of whatever you want to call that, where you get the cue ball there and slice at it.
Yeah, it was rolling and twirling.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to roll back.
Coach Medlin
Wow.
wanted her to stay off that ball for a second to let it roll foul, and it almost did.
And bases are loaded. 2 outs.
What a big, big, big moment in this game. It's going to be Couch, the 7-hole hitter, the second baseman who's made some really good plays on defense today, by the way. Coming to bat. Chopper to the middle, the pitcher, Williams, back to first. They got a big out right there. How about that? Coach Madeline and Central Tigers, the Lady Tigers are roaring right now in happiness. Big, big, big moment right there. Every time they get in trouble, they find a way to get out of it, like Houdini.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness.
We may go into extra innings here.
You just never know. We got the bottom of the 7th coming up here, as you see on your scoreboard. Man, 2-2. What a ball game. What a blast this has been right here. All of it for a good cause. Obviously, it's a suicide prevention, awareness, and remembrance game. And a lot of money that's involved with this, getting donated to a good cause here locally with that. And I love to see the ceremony before the game, too, getting all the families out there that have lost loved ones due to this horrible, horrible thing. And suicide, and that was neat to see them out there. You know, it was emotional for them.
Yes. We recently lost a childhood friend to suicide about a month ago.
That's right. I forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah. So not everyone shows signs. But it's devastating to your family, your friends, community, and we just ask that you reach out for help.
Absolutely, and we've got those numbers that scroll on our ticker there. We've got a hotline number that you can call. We've got a number that you can text. I know texting has come obviously widely popular nowadays, so
Yes.
absolutely reach out, though, if even just a little bit of a thought of your mind, definitely reach out there.
They
First
have,
pitch.
The text line, you can text TALK to 741-741 if you are not comfortable talking over the phone. You can call the hotlines, and they also have NAMI warm lines. If you maybe not feeling suicidal, but just feeling like you need to talk to someone, you can call them. It's NAMI warm line for Missouri. You can Google that number. I can't do that right now, but I know you were going
741, I believe.
No, that was the text line, the NAMI warm lines to
Oh, I'm
call
sorry.
and speak to a counselor. And a lot of people are doing counseling virtually now. So if you're not able to get out, you live in an area where transportation's hard, you can do counseling virtual now. So lots of ways that you can get help if you are willing to seek that.
very convenient ways that I'm sure weren't there just a few years back, I'd imagine.
Right. Yes.
It's an ever-changing world, and that may be a thing that definitely aids that, helps that, and possibly preventing something like that for sure. 1-1 count here. And the lefty up. Oh, strike two. I don't know. She didn't like that one, did she?
No. Looks like she's the one that I thought was Williams a while ago earlier, right?
Yes, and this is Kai or Key Bogan, I believe.
I think they were calling her Kai.
Kai, okay. Sorry, guys. I honestly don't know these kids. It's the first time doing either one of these teams, so I apologize. A little high there. 2-2 count for Kai. I tell you, you want to see a bench jump sky high. If Kai goes deep here and gets on and gets in scoring position, you will definitely see that.
Looks like she's slapping.
Good call by Heather to the shortstop. That's
Oh,
Cloud. It's
she was
awful
safe.
close, and she is safe.
And
Hey.
it looks like Neelyville coach was not happy with that one.
Definitely not happy, and she's giving him an earful, that's for sure. It was awful close, and she's still talking to him. And he is politely going back at her there. We'll just say that. Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Cloud did a good job. She didn't let that ball eat her up. She attacked it, but you just got to give credit to Kai. She just got down that line, and I mean, there's dust still flying. There's still dust flying from it. That's big right there, and now this bench gets into it. First pitch, she's going for second. Awful close. They're going to say she's out. Haygood with the cannon. She unloaded it from catcher and got her out, and that was awful close. How about Haygood coming through really good there late in this ball game? And Coach Medlin, I tell you what, didn't say a thing to the umpire. Just said, "Hey, we got to get going, girls. It's not over."
I don't know. I guess that was a strike. I couldn't.
Well, that one definitely is. Bella is now at 0-2 if my
Okay.
0-2 count, I do believe. Yes, 0-2 with one out here. Man, that was big there. Haygood erased the runner for Central there. And listen, we talk about the catcher, but listen, those second base and shortstop, they got to get there in time and get the tag down.
That is a big thing. You've got to be able to be in the right spot, catch that ball in the right spot, and get that tag down low to get those runners.
Bingo. Hey, look what's back. Our camera, right there. Better late than never, baby. We're going to give it.
We're bottom of the seventh, but we'll take it.
Oh, what an off-speed pitch there by Pressler. And she gets the strikeout to end the inning. Well, we came here.
Well, okay, I missed an out, but
that's okay.
You know what?
Just do that, and there you go. Well, I tell you what, we came here and we had the long ceremony. We knew it was going to be a late night. Here we are in extra innings. Let's just keep on playing. He wants to get on TV. Yeah, he wants to get on some TV. Got a little man up here.
Would be when I'm freezing that they want to go into extra innings. You think I would learn to carry a jacket around with me, whether it's winter, summer, whatever. But I'm only 34, and it's hard to remember all those things.
That's really bad. Hey, we're on TV again. Hey, look at us. Look at us. That's awesome. That is awesome. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah. God, I look really chunky on TV. Man, I got to work out.
The camera adds 40 pounds.
At least. At least. Yes. Yeah. Goodness. Hey, there's Mr. Blue there. Hey, I'm going to tell you something I seen Coach Ron Medlin do. He didn't say a word to the umpire during the game or during the play. Then he went over and had a little talk with him. I like that, though. I do. I like that. You don't want to show him up in front of everybody because a lot of times that's not going to do any good for you. So he just, after, he kind of calmly walked over here, put his shirt above his mouth, and said a few words. And I like that. I really do. Man, we've got extra innings here. What a night. What a night for some softball. Two really good teams going at it here. We talked about Neelyville being ranked in the was it the top 10, you said, of Class 1?
I think it said they were tied for 8th in Class 1.
Okay. So, obviously, very good team. Anytime Coach Medlin's coaching, you've got a good ball team over there, and I've seen some of their scores. These ladies can put up some points in a hurry. give Neelyville credit today for slowing them down a little bit. It's been a lot of fun, and we're not done, folks. At least one more inning to go here.
Yeah, he's a very good coach. I have seen him get mad, so it is possible.
It is possible.
Oh.
I like it. I like it. And that's still Ray back in behind home plate, being the wall, and that is still Williams at the pitcher's mound. Battle on the lefty here. 0-1 count, looking for that little slap hit. I don't know how the ladies do it. I really don't. It's hard enough to stand in there with solid grounding and footing and hit a ball, much less running towards it. I don't know how they do it. I really don't.
Yeah, and it's such a short distance from the pitcher to the plate already.
Yeah, it really, really is. It's just amazing to me, honestly.
You've got to have your feet and your hands timed right.
Yeah, I mean, you really do. That's right. This is hover, we're still not sure. I still haven't heard anything said since we talked about that. Little slap here right behind home plate. The catcher, Ray's going to be there. She's got the catch. Great job by Ray behind home plate. Got that mask off in a hurry and got her feet kind of wide and kept a good base down there and ended up making the play for the first out here in extra innings. Little chopper, Ray to first for the out. Oh, she just came off and lost the ball too, and that was Robinson over there on first. Way to run it out there for Crosswhite. Don't assume anything. Don't assume that that play is going to be made, and she didn't, and good thing she didn't for Neelyville, or she would be in the dugout right now. You see Ray there did a heck of a job getting to the ball, maybe just a little bit off on her throw. Not much.
I think it was
pretty close.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty good throw. I think the
Robinson just couldn't quite snatch that.
Yeah.
They're going to throw down the first, check on the runner. Trying to erase that runner that got on there. I love watching two catchers like this go at it. This is fun. You got to be careful out there on the base paths with these two catchers behind home plate. Hard hit to first base. Stepped on first to the outs, Robinson. Runner does advance to second. That's Crosswhite, but there are two down, I do believe now. And coming to bat for Neelyville will be the pitcher, Pressler. Again, long arms. We talked about Pressler. Boy, if she ever gets a hold of one, it could definitely go somewhere. We'll give you the view from behind home plate here. We haven't had it for a while, so might as well give it. See the runner on second. There's the pitch from Williams. Chop right back to her. She's going to catch it for the third out. And I tell you what, I don't know how these teams are doing it. They get in a little bit of trouble, and then they find their way out of it. Look at Robinson. She's just squeezing the life out of Williams right now. Thank you for bailing me out there.
Boy, this has just been a battle.
Sorry, that was Lauren, actually. Hamby Lauren. That was squeezing her. I mean, squeezing her, too, now.
What is it? They have not scored since the second inning?
I do believe it was the third inning. Yeah.
Third inning?
Yeah, it was the third inning. I believe we have a line score there if you'll click that.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
I just couldn't read it because it's so tiny.
Okay. Well, if you'll do this, actually, where's our mouse there? If you'll do graphics line score, it'll actually pull it up there just like this for the fans.
Oh,
see,
there
then they
we
can
go.
see it a little bit better.
Yeah.
So it was the second and the third. They
if
matched
you're blind
each other.
like me, now you can see it.
So they matched each other. 2 errors from both sides, 10 hits for Cape Central. And they're going to need a few more. Well, I said they're going to need a few more. You never know with errors or walks. But it'll be really interesting to see if that leadoff runner gets on. Normally that spells disaster. Of course, you got a catcher like Haygood, though. You got to be careful trying to steal more bases. And Pressler's done a great job on the mound tonight, so who knows?
Oh.
Getting tired?
Yeah. It's past my bedtime. I got to go home feed the chickens.
The chickens are hungry.
We'll
Folks.
see if you can hear. Tell Dalton to take you out and feed the chickens.
That's right. Feed the chickens, baby. Feed the chickens. Dalton's going to hate us for that. Yeah, I tell you, one day my wife just randomly said, I'm going to get some chickens. And deep down I thought she'd lost her mind. I didn't want to tell her that. But so far it's been pretty good, actually.
They're not hard at all.
No, not yet anyways.
We've only lost one.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good number for us.
Due to a unfortunate accident, or the dog killed it, whichever you get.
We're not sure, yeah, either way. But I think Heather actually stepped on it probably and just doesn't want to tell anybody.
No, but it was my favorite chicken. It was the sweetest chicken, and it loved me, and it followed me around.
Are you sure it loved you?
Well, it followed me around, I guess. It either loved me or thought I had food.
One of the two. Williams, the pitcher at bat here.
It was so sweet. And then
It's
it
gone.
died.
Yeah.
Chicken, hawk, dog, we never knew.
Never know. We may never know.
No.
That's the truth. Williams at bat. She takes outside for the first ball. 1-2 is the count. As you see Mr. Blue. Haygood gets the signal here from the dugout.
Now that's our laying hens. I really like them. The meat chickens, not so much.
Well, that was a good job there from Pressler. What's that?
I told you about the time where I was having to crawl under the pen and chicken poop. And
Yeah,
hold the dog back with one arm.
Yeah, that doesn't seem enticing.
Fish for chickens in the other.
That doesn't seem enticing at all to me. No. But for some reason, you seem like you enjoy taking.
I do love it.
I will say
Who would have thought I'd been a farmer?
And I never would have guessed it. Should have been a cowgirl.
No, those are two different things.
I know. But I just know that here pretty soon we'll have some cows out there. And if we know what horses.
I don't room for cows.
Probably not. Thank goodness.
Although my sister pig showed up at her house yesterday. So now she's the proud owner of the pig. So she's got cows.
Tell you what, I will say you have done a really good job of taking care of everything, though. I haven't had to really do anything with it. I was worried that I would be handling all these chickens. I don't even know what to do. I don't know how to handle these things, you know. I grabbed one the other day, and I thought I crushed it. I was so scared to even touch it, you know.
Is that one of our little meat birds?
Yeah. That ball looked awful good.
Looked a little high to me.
Haygood kind of framed it there a little bit longer. Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
And that's number 31. That's Lauren at the plate. Looking for some spark here.
That's
right there to
ball.
Bella. I'm sorry, to Cloud to first, and she's got her out. Good job by Cloud. Hey, hard hit. She had to readjust there, kind of find the baseball, find the softball. Where'd it go?
We are going to be here all night.
We may be, the way these defenses are playing right there. Good job by Cloud. She didn't panic is what I'm trying to say. That ball kind of bounced off her there a little bit, and she did not panic. Did a great job of staying with the play and got the out. Here's Stovall to bat, the right fielder. Long arms, number 6, and she needed a sand wedge to hit that one, and I don't think Coach Medlin's real happy with that swing there.
Oh, we still got to tear down, too, don't we?
Yeah, which I can do that. If you ladies need to go, that's fine.
Yeah.
Thought maybe we could go grab something to eat after this, but I don't think that's going to happen as late as this is going to be. So, Stovall swings, chops it foul right over there by Hannah. She got a good picture of that coming in at her. Hannah's done a really good job over there. She's been on an island by herself on that camera and is doing an awesome job. She's on a cooler on a band director's platform. Don't ask. 0-2 count.
We do what we need to do.
That's right. That's right.
I'm ready for basketball season. You know, it's
Are you?
indoors.
Yeah.
It's warm.
Climate controlled.
Climate controlled.
Yeah.
No rain.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about any of that. Here comes the pitch from Pressler. Strike 3.
Ew.
Caught her looking, and that looked about like the same pitch we had just saw.
That looked
but
a little high, but
either way, Neelyville gets out of it. And here we go to
Oh,
the
my gosh.
ninth inning.
Didn't know he was going to play a Major League Baseball game.
That's right. We're still playing. And speaking of Major League Baseball, Wednesday night, Scherzer versus Waino. Man, you talk about a fun game. Now, that should be a blast. You know, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but we've always played the Dodgers well in postseason. I don't understand it, but
You better not be jinxing us.
no, I know, but I'm just saying that that's got to bode well if you're a Cardinals fan, even though it's on the road and the Dodgers are, their salary is way higher than ours, and they got Scherzer on the mound. But I think we've done pretty good against Scherzer, though. I think we've had a pretty good little history against Scherzer. So,
Well, I think we got a lot. We got a deep bench. Everybody's fairly healthy. I think we got a good shot.
I think you're right. I really do. I mean, I really do. I think the pitching's really came around of late. They're not walking everybody and their mother anymore like they were. My goodness, you don't talk about bug the fire out of you. There's nothing that bugs me more than walking 4 and 5 batters a game like they were doing early in the year, and it was getting out of hand. They were actually on pace for like a crazy statistic that hadn't happened since like 1926 or something in the Major League with walks. And I thought,
Well, we set all kinds of records this year.
yeah. Thankfully, the walks went down, and
The winds went up.
That's right. O'Neill got in that 3-hole, and the next thing you know, we're playing some baseball. And I tell you, 2, 3, 4, Goldschmidt, O'Neill, Arenado. I'm not sure that there's a better 2, 3, 4 out there.
Well, and Edmund leading off.
Yeah, Edmund's been really good. That's true, too. Edmund's been really good.
Man, I just love to watch that kid run. Him and Bader both.
Oh, man, they are. They're very – and that's another thing about the Cardinals. Their first to third and second to home has been really, really good. The base running has been excellent here lately. That was not an excellent pitch by Williams, though. That got a little bit out of hand there.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, just a bit outside. Again, big thank you to my wife, Heather Russell Merles, Hannah Eddy, all the great hospitality here at Cape Central High School. It's been a lot of fun. The sun is finally set, and we've got some extra innings baseball, or softball, I should say.
Pretty close, actually.
Just a bit outside there. And that is Dobbins at the plate right now.
You think he's tightening up the strike zone there, trying to end this game?
He may be. He very well. He's like us. And listen, those umps were here very early today, like extremely early today. And I know they had to have been here at 4. No, it was like 3:30, and they were here, and so they've been here a while too. Woo.
Speaking of tightening up the strike zone. Fanning that one back.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see what Hannah's doing here. She's there. She is now. She's good.
Oh, I was looking here at the pitch count, and Williams here is in the 143 pitches, and I want to say Neelyville's was under 100. So that's quite a bit of difference.
Yes, it is. There's the play at first. Easy out there for Lauren. And 4-3 put out on the play. That's a little picture-in-picture action there. Good job by number 31 there. Good pitch there. Induced the slow chopper. Yeah, I love the pitch count up there. It's so cool to have that. This will be her 145th pitch for Williams. And it's low and in the dirt.
She's doing really well. For such a high pitch count, we're going into 9 innings, and she's pitched every one of them.
But, she still looks good. She doesn't look like she's laboring any.
Yeah, speaking of.
Yeah, right down the heart of the plate right there. Beautiful sunset in the back of the Cape Central dugout, as you can see on that camera there. Off speed in the dirt.
Softball pitchers don't have a pitch count, but that they have to follow or.
Well, it's such a different motion than,
Yeah.
It's more of a natural motion than baseball.
Is it though?
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't feel natural, but for your arm is what I'm saying. Your shoulder and where it connects up there with the arm, it's just you're doing that 3/4 and that versus this. I think that's a lot more. I think
You're going all the way around with it though.
Well, that is true. That they are whipping it around and they get a lot of torque behind it too. And there's a walk with one out.
Number 20.
And that's number 9, Cloud. And coming up to bat will be Million. Remember, Cloud very aggressive on the base paths the last time she was up. Let's keep that in mind. She's on first right now. First pitch is low. Good job, Ray. Ray's got her on her radar, that's for sure. I can tell you that. She's definitely giving her a look over there. And she's not afraid to throw it either. That's what I love about these catchers. They are not afraid to throw that softball down to first base. Williams with the pitch up high. Ray looks the runner back. 2-0 count here.
Williams may be getting a little bit tired.
Possibly the last 4 pitches have been balls.
Mm-hmm.
We shall see.
There
Right
you go.
down the heart of the plate. Just as soon as you assume that, she puts one right down central.
I think we could do a Cardinals game.
We should do it.
We should.
It'd be a lot of fun, actually. I would
You think
seriously.
they'd let us?
No, God, no.
I think I'd do a good job.
We've actually been fairly cordial tonight with each other.
Fairly cordial?
Yeah.
Are we not usually fairly cordial?
Normally, you're making fun of me constantly.
Well, I have done that.
Not as much, though. You've been a lot nicer tonight.
Just for the record.
I don't know what is in
I
you.
am not mean. If you're listening and you think, oh, she must be mean to him. That is not the truth.
Hard hit past the third baseman. It's going to left field. It's going to be a base hit for Million. And now runners at first and second for the Neelyville Tigers.
Like, I didn't tell you all that he forgot to take the baby to daycare today, and I almost missed my workout.
You know what? I honest to goodness.
Forgot my book, so I couldn't take them back to the library. Now I have a fine. I didn't tell you guys all that because I was being super sweet.
I truly feel bad about the baby. Chopper past the second baseman, diving, backhanded with first and got the out. Here comes the runner at home. It's a close play. And the dust finally settles and Cloud is safe at home. Big play right there. What a job by Lauren just getting to the softball, even making a play out of it. Getting the out at first.
That was an awesome play. Like you said, I wish we
had our instant replay
had our
tonight.
instant replay. Dive for the ball, backhand it to first base, and get the batter out.
And hey, Coach Medlin, he's hey, tell him, hey, great job, great play. Even though they lost the lead there, and you love to see that from a coach. And coming up now for the Lady Tigers of Neelyville is Couch, the righty. And again, she's got a runner on third right now. So if you're Ray and Williams here, catcher pitcher, you got to be careful with every pitch and catch here. One gets too far away, and you've got 2 runs on the board. Again, this is extra innings, top of the 9th here from Cape Central High School.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know if my wife's going to make it or not. Couch fouls it right back to the backstop.
Oh. Needed some recliners or something.
Some
You
recliners?
know what would be
We could
great?
do that.
Those rocking chairs.
Yeah.
Like this lady's got right
yeah.
here.
She's got it figured out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need.
That might be a Christmas present for you right there. Have to write that one down so don't forget it. And the pitch by Williams. Fouled off again. Did that go off the catcher's
I don't
mask
think so.
a little bit?
I don't think so. I think it went off her back.
Those catchers take a beating, I tell you what.
Yes, they do. You've got to be tough if you're going to be a catcher, that's for sure, because you will get beat up.
Not even just all the balls that bounce off of them, but it's just the constant up and down off your knees and sitting back there in the heat and the dust. And
and that's one reason Hannah didn't want to play college balls because her knees are already hurting her.
well, you think about it, they're involved in every play. A left fielder, right fielder, center, they can take a break here and there. A catcher can't. A catcher doesn't get a break.
And they're down on those, a squatted position all the time.
Next pitch is taken high and outside. And I do believe we have deuces wild here. 2-2 count with 2 outs. Got a runner on third and a 3-2 game right now. Big pitch here from Williams. If they can get out of this inning only down 1, it would be big for them. Tell you what, Couch is just staying alive back here. Just fighting. Staying alive, staying alive. That was really good. That was really good.
Well, John Travolta.
Oh, that was awesome. I like it, love it, want some more of it. 2-2 count, we'll do it again. Williams winds, kicks, delivers for strike 3. Got her out. Big pitch right there. And listen, this game ain't over yet now. Every time one team has struck, the other team has answered. And we've got at least another bottom half of an inning to go here from Cape Central High School. It's Neelyville 3, Cape Central 2. Yeah, don't go anywhere, folks. This game is long from over. You see the second inning, Neelyville scored, Cape Central answered. The third inning, Neelyville scored, Cape Central answered. The ninth inning, let's see. Obviously, Neelyville scored. Let's see if Cape Central can answer yet again. Thank you to all of our sponsors tonight. In-Home Care Service Incorporated, Fine Laboratories Incorporated, Southeast Behavioral Hospital. We appreciate everybody. Roaring from the darkness to break the stigma. Stop suicide is the hashtag. That has been what we're here for, this event. More than just a game, this has been an event, a benefit, if you will. And we're happy to be a part of it. We really are. And I appreciate Coach Ryan Medlin for getting us up here and calling us in to do this. It's been a lot of fun.
92. That is where the pitch count is for Neelyville.
Pressler, yeah. Pressler's been very effective, very efficient.
So that tells you the difference there between pitches for Central and Neelyville.
Click that line score for me if you don't mind. Let's see the differences in hits here. It'd be really interesting to know as the first pitch is low. And it's 10-7, so it's not even necessarily a bigger difference in hits, but it seems like Neelyville has worked the counts deeper. And that's a ball for the first pitch in low. And our camera operator was trying to get the call there. Let's see if she does it again. Hannah was zoomed in really close on the catcher's hands there. I think she was trying to get the call, get the call from the catcher, and that was pretty clever. 2-0 count here. 3-0. Ooh, that's the last thing you want to do is put the leadoff runner on, and that's Carter, the left fielder for the Lady Tigers of Central. And she comes in, puts the fist up for time, and she puts the bat above her shoulder. She chokes up, and we'll see if she has the take or the go. And that's ball 4. Good eye, kid. She's going to be on first base. Your leadoff runner is on for the Central Tigers. Coach Medlin comes up here. He talks to Robinson, who is on deck. This will be intriguing here on a lot of different cases. 1, do you play small ball here if you're Coach Medlin? 2, do you maybe pinch run for Carter? Don't know how fast Carter is over in the first. She represents the tying run. You see her on the left side of your screen. She represents the tying run in this ball game. Coach Medlin was talking to Robinson, the batter at the plate right now. And I think he's going over the signs there with her. I think he's making sure she knows what the game plan is here. This is going to be very intriguing here. Robinson can absolutely smash the softball, though. I don't know if you play small ball here or not. I'd almost want her swinging. Heather, what do you think?
She's
showing bunt,
anyway.
yeah. She's at least showing bunt. And Haygood gives.
And that's a strike.
Haygood gives Carter a look over there at first, but no throw. And I thought if she was going to bunt, that would have been the one to bunt, but she decides against it.
And it may have been a fake bunt,
Who
to get her
knows?
to run, but
Next pitch is chopped
there
right
she's
in front of the
going.
pitcher's mound. Pressler picks it up, throws it to first in time for the out. 1-3 on the putout, but it does do the damage. It moves the runner in scoring position. That's just as good as a bunt. And now you've got that tying run.
On second.
And in scoring position. And coming up is Wolf, the third baseman, trying to get Carter in from second base. The pitch by Pressler. It's low. Carter gets about 4 steps off the bag there, as you've seen on your screen. And you see her right there. Gets the nod from Coach Medlin. Here comes Pressler. Gets the call from Haygood. She kicks, delivers. In the dirt. Good snag there. Backhand in the dirt by Haygood. That was a beautiful snag there.
This is, I don't know if she's played in younger years, but Lexi just started catching last year.
Oh, wow.
At the high school level, anyway.
That's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the wind. Strike right down center, says Mr. Rump. Tell you what, it's hard to lay off those high pitches. It looked a little bit high. It was definitely a strike over the plate. If she throws that one again, I would look out here. The pitch, 2-1 count. Wanted to go just a bit outside. 3-1 is your count. Hitters count for Wolf, the third baseman. This is a really, 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 really big play right here. Really big pitch. We'll see how it goes down. The pitch right down the middle from Pressler. Both these teams bounce back. They just know how to bounce back. They get ahead, get behind in the count. They find a way to get back in it. 3-2 count. 1 out. Bottom of the ninth, down by 1 with a runner in scoring position is the Central Tigers. Pressler trying to get another out here.
Ooh.
High hit out to right field. It looks like it's going to be caught. Tagging. She left too early. She
Looks
left
like she got
too
back
early.
in time.
Well, here's the thing. If she didn't tag, so here's the thing. What they're saying is if she didn't tag, she should be out because they obviously caught it, throw it to second. If the umpire says
she got back though in time.
Well, if the umpire says she tagged in time, this will be really interesting, folks. This could be the ball game right here. If she didn't tag at the right time, this ball game's over. They're going to call her out. They're going to call her out, and this ball game is over. Congratulations to the Neelyville Lady Tigers on a hard-fought, hard-earned win here, 3-2 in 2 extra innings. So what happened there is
I understand. They caught the ball. She didn't tag up, but she got back to second base in time before they threw it.
Well, they're saying that she
didn't?
That she didn't get back in time. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying
We'll
that
go back and look on YouTube.
That's one way to do it. That's for sure. Guys, what a game! What an ending! 2 extra innings tonight. 1 extra inning wouldn't do it. 7 innings wouldn't do it. 8 wouldn't do it. 9, and they almost went into 10 there. And Central had that leadoff runner on, even in scoring position, and just couldn't quite get it done there. Guys, we're going to give our sponsors a little bit of love, and we'll be right back on the back end of this sponsor break.
Southeast Behavioral Hospital, a 102-bed facility offering inpatient as well as intensive outpatient services, currently servicing adults both voluntary and involuntary ages 18 to 65 who are dealing with suicidal thoughts, anxiety, depression, and substance abuse. Down the road, there's a geriatric unit to be built, and also down the road in the future, an adolescent unit. They do accept all major insurances, and anyone can call or stop by their facility Monday through Friday from 7 to 11, 573-708-5035. Comfort Care In-Home Services Incorporated. Our mission is to remain a highly recognized and well-respected agency in Southeast Missouri. We help people remain independent in their homes by offering home care services, guidance, and or community resources that are available. We hire caregivers to assist people in their homes, provide personal care assistance, homemaker chores, respite, and nurse visits. We also are a provider for CDC's program, private pay, veteran benefits, and long-term care insurance. Comfort Care and Home Services Incorporated, 573-335-0986. Next up is Fine Laboratories Incorporated out of Piedmont, Missouri. They manufacture electrical wiring harnesses for the Boeing Company defense systems. They are dedicated to providing quality, state-of-the-art goods and service to their customers. Their primary goal is simple: total customer satisfaction. 100 Ashley Park Drive, Piedmont, Missouri, Fine Laboratories Incorporated. Andy Earls here with Baldwin Chevrolet out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Would love the opportunity to earn your business. 4 lots full of new and pre-owned vehicles, and the majority of these are backed by a lifetime warranty at no charge to you. Come by and give me an opportunity, or call me at 501-413-9715. Again, Andy Earls, Baldwin Chevrolet, 501-413-9715. I look forward to seeing you. Hey everyone at Redline Media Alliance wants to say thank you for tuning in today. We hope you enjoy our live production, and we hope that we'll be your choice for any live streaming needs in the future. Redline Media Alliance, connect the world.
And we're back here live from Cape Central High School in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, home of the Central Lady Tigers softball team. And I tell you what, that was a heck of a battle tonight. We'll get you the final score on there if we can. Well, hang on. Let's do that. Sorry. There we go. That's a little bit better. Get you the final score on there. What a game in extra innings. Extra innings. A lot of fun. And even there at the end, Central kept battling, had the tying run in scoring position, the leadoff run too. And what a night. What a long night. How you feeling?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, my back hurts, but, I mean, I'm still pretty amped up from all the energy we were getting. But standing there getting all these angles, and I had to step on the fence at one point. So my back's hurting a little bit, but it was worth it.
This is Hannah Eddy. She did an awesome job running the camera. It was really dangerous, honestly, where she was at and how we had it set up for her. But barely even complained at all and got through almost 10 innings of that. So I did an awesome job. I'm proud of you, kiddo. You did really, really good. Don't let me forget I owe you some money for you leave here for helping out. Also, Heather Eddy was here. Heather Russell Earls was here. She did a great job commentating, scoreboard, a little bit of everything. So we appreciate her. She got the heck out of here, by the way. She beat both of us out of here.
Did she?
She gone.
She left us to clean it up?
She gone.
That's fair.
Guys, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Obviously, this was a suicide prevention awareness and remembrance game. We appreciate Coach Ryan Medlin. As you see him, actually, he's still out there with the girls, still talking to them. Good teachable lesson here. They played hard, man. They absolutely fought tooth and nail with Neelyville for nearly 10 innings and just came up a little bit short. But we appreciate him for getting with us and letting us do this and choosing us to do this. That's another thing, choosing us to do this. There were so many other people, in a city of this size that they probably could have hollered at, and they hollered at us. So I know you've played under Coach Medlin.
I have.
Yeah. I know she's probably got some stories. She probably can't say a few of them, but I'm sure she's got some stories. But
I love playing for him, though. He's like my dad. But he's definitely got a coaching side, and he's got a loving side. And we are so much alike, me and him. So when I played for him, I was a catcher. and he was more of a pitching coach, so we get at it all the time. But we could just look at each other and know exactly what each other was thinking. So
that's awesome. When you're on that kind of level, that's awesome. Well, I miss watching you play. I'm glad I still get to stream and actually get to watch some of these type of games, and especially a game like this one tonight. But I sure miss watching you play. You're a heck of a ball player. And
I miss it.
I bet, especially coming out here and having a video for it and then see a game like this. So.
And Lexus, I've watched her play since she was little, and I've watched Addison play since she was little, and watching them be in high school now. And Lexus is a senior, and she's doing what I did, and but she's going to TRC, so I'm really proud of her for that.
That's awesome. That is an awesome deal when you can further your education and get to play ball and do that. That's a wonderful thing. So congratulations to her as well. Congratulations to Neelyville and General Knight. They absolutely earned this win tonight, without a doubt. That team that's coming out of the huddle now, though, they did a heck of a job. Have nothing to hang their heads about by any means. It was an absolute battle tonight, to say the least.
It really was.
A lot of fun. Both teams got in a lot of trouble. They had runners on and somehow battled their way out of it and got there unscathed. And a 3-2 game in extra innings that goes nearly 10 innings. That's pretty impressive stuff. So, guys, we appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. For myself, for Hannah, for Heather Eddy, or Heather Russell. That's right, Coach Medlin trying to get there one more time. From everybody at Redline Media Alliance, we want to say thank you guys for tuning in with us. God bless you, good night, and we look forward to seeing you again.